It's holiday tournament time on the hardwood, and we are live from William W.H. Borden High School for a doubleheader here on WSLM. First, we will see the Eastern Musketeers facing off against the Salem Lions. Then after that, to follow, we'll see the Borden Braves take on the West Washington Senators at 7:30. Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach, and welcome to the gymnasium. Dylan, the reigning champs are playing first. Three-time reigning champs consecutively. Of course, these past few seasons, according to influencing this year, is that Caden Temple has not played at yet this season, but now is coming back to play tonight. He's a huge asset to this team. We saw Borden blow out the Musketeers by 24 points in their first opening game, and they're back in November. What do the Musketeers, Dylan, have to do in order to four-peat in this country tournament this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, getting Temple back is just huge for this Eastern team. That first game against Borden that me and Eli were here for, I mean, really saw that lack of a lockdown defender, and that's been Caden Temple's job on this Eastern team for the last 4 seasons. Just be that lockdown guy. I mean, it doesn't really matter how many points he gets on it every night, but he was that lockdown guy for those teams for so long, and you could really see them missing that whenever they gave up that 53 points or whatever it was to Nash. You got to see Caden Temple just hopefully soothe back into his element tonight, because, I mean, if he's going to get back into his groove, I mean, Eastern's probably one of the top either team or top 2 teams in this tournament.
Definitely, for sure. Although we see Borden having one of the better teams in the tournament, like you said, one of the best in Musketeers, but Borden giving up now 3 championships. They played Musketeers last season and the season before in the county championship game and got beat both years. But the meeting between these two teams back in November, Kasem Nash put up 51 points against this Musketeer team, and is now looking to hopefully repeat that chance tomorrow night if they play each other again. But first, Salem is favored in this game tonight against the Musketeers, 53-50, after picking up their first win a few nights ago against New Washington by 14 points, bringing up Jalen Nice's first win in his coaching career at Salem. It's going to be a great game tonight, looking to see how both these teams try to get past adversity of both having a new head coach for Salem and some injury adversity for the Musketeers, how both teams are able to fight through that and get onto the hardwood and win a game.
Yeah, we're going to see an interesting Salem team tonight. They've been a very young team for the last few years, now starting to maybe get a little bit of experience under them with their new head coach. Salem, it's been a revolving door of coaches here lately. They're hoping to get a little bit of stability with this new hire. He's an up-and-coming type of guy. Maybe a similar coaching hire to a guy like Chandler Pribble a few years back for the Musketeers. Salem just needs some stability in this job. I mean, ever since what was his name, retired, Eli?
Dwayne Malloy for Salem?
No, the AD.
AD for Salem is –
Yeah. Ever since their last coach retired, they've just been a revolving door. I mean, it's something like 4 coaches in 4 years or something like that, Eli. They need stability. I think this might be the guy to maybe get Salem back to being competitive, because for these last few years, it just has not looked like a Salem team that we've been used to.
Hank Whedon.
Yeah,
Hank Whedon. Got a text from our back at the studio. Hank Whedon back at the got a text from Becky White back at the studio listening in, putting us on the radio tonight. Thank you. So now we're about 6 minutes away from tip-off here for the first game of the holiday tournament. So now this last meeting between these two teams finished in a win for the Musketeers, 60-47 earlier this year, back in January on the 28th. Musketeers looking to beat the Salem Lions for numerous amount of time in about 4 years. Haven't lost to them since our sophomore year in high school, Dylan. So now what are we looking for now for the Salem Lions in order to beat the Musketeers for the first time in multiple years?
Salem just got to get hot. I mean, Eastern has been the more talented team for the past few years. I mean, it's going to start with locking down guards like Cade Anderson and Cody Bannett. Those guys can get baskets in a hurry. They've got to shut down those 2 tonight. So I don't think Caden Temple's going to be the one going out and scoring the ball for the Musketeers tonight. It's going to be Anderson. It's going to be Bannett. It's going to be Bonjabal. I think this Eastern team is a very long team, a very tall team, and we're going to have to see if Salem can match it, because, I mean, starting 2 guys 6'3" for Salem, and one at 5'10", a couple at 6 feet. I mean, this Eastern team is long and athletic. Salem's really going to have to defend well to be able to walk out of here to maybe potentially play for a trophy tomorrow night.
Definitely, Dylan. Now looking to the last game for the Musketeers, they lost to Clarksville by 20 points a few nights ago, causing a lot of mayhem within that Musketeer team. Having lost to Clarksville in 2 years, looking back at those stats, there not one Musketeer player was in double figures for that game. The highest score for that one was Brody Temple, putting up 8 points and 60% from the field in that one. And Kate Anderson short to follow there. 3 different Musketeers and 6 points there. We have Anderson, Bannett, and Rose all having 6 points in a little over 15 minutes of gameplay for them. Now they're trying to find some head of steam tonight against a strong Salem Lions team who has some momentum from last Thursday night, or excuse me, on Tuesday night, picking up a win against New Washington by 14 at home at Salem. We got to see some excellent play tonight in order for them to win if we're going to see anything happen for the Musketeers in this tournament.
Yeah, Salem pick up their first win of the new era. Going to be rolling in here with some momentum on the other flip side. Eastern gets demolished by a Clarksville team that they had been steamrolling for a few years now. Eli, you were there. What was really the downfall of the Musketeers that night?
They were not able to rebound the ball, giving up numerous amounts of rebounds on the offensive end, allowing too many outside shots. They could not find their way out there, closing out to knock away those shots. They could not find their way out there. Trouble for them came from the beginning when they came out down by a quick margin of 8 points to start the game. So then the Musketeers having trouble across the whole board this season with their starting lineup and their adversity management that has not gone well from this year.
Yeah, I mean, they had, from what I'm seeing on the score sheet, 12 turnovers, only 3 players hitting a 3 in that game. One of them being Landon Rose coming off the bench and hitting 2. Outside of that, I mean, the rest of the team only hit 2 threes together after that. I mean, not a great showing from Eastern, and that's a disappointing result from a team that you have been getting used to kind of beating over these last few years. Feels like it's been a few seasons since Clarksville knocked off the Eastern Musketeers. But I mean, Coach Weatherford, he always has his guys ready on every given night. I think this is going to be a chance for them to get a nice bounce-back chance against a Salem team that is, I mean, starting to maybe get underway. I mean, they beat a bad New Wash team last time out, but a win's a win. I mean, they don't ask how you do it. They ask how many you win. Maybe going to see some momentum coming into it for them tonight.
Definitely. Now, we have injury update for the Musketeers. 2 players are sitting out tonight for them. Branson White, a huge asset against Clarksville a few nights ago, although they lost by 20. He still was able to keep his composure and play good basketball, winning and putting up 4 points for them. Not something that should be frowned upon because of how little the Musketeers scored in that game and how separated the points were among the players. And Reese Weiniger, illness bug hit him really hard, and now he's out indefinitely for the Musketeers until he finds his composure back. So now the Musketeers are 2-man short in a game they have to win.
Yeah, I'd keep in mind that Reese Weiniger is still dressed. If he starts feeling better throughout the night, I could see them pull the trigger and still play him a little bit. It's not like he's so sick that he's bedridden or something, but for now, we're going to notice that. I don't think we're going to see Reese Weiniger tonight. Branson White, I think that's a pretty big loss. He's a good defender for this Musketeers team. He can do a lot of things. I mean, not a particularly impressive game last time out, just 4 points. But, I mean, he had 2 steals last game. I mean, he's a decent little ball player. I mean, he's a good defender. He's long. He's athletic. It's a player that Eastern would rather have than not. So, I mean, 2 big losses there for Eastern, 2 seniors right there. We're going to see who steps up for Eastern tonight. If I had to pick someone to step up in their absence, it'd be Landon Rose. I think he's kind of grown into his body a little bit. He's starting to get a little bit leaner. He's starting to become a little bit better of a player. And, I mean, we know that he can shoot the ball from 3. 2 of 4 last time out. I'd pick Landon Rose to get you a couple of baskets off the bench tonight.
Returning for the Musketeers tonight, Caden Temple, who is out to start the season after a football injury back in October. Now he's returning a broken collarbone, been cleared by the doctor to play tonight. He'll be in the starting lineup for the Musketeers tonight. Starting for the Musketeers, we're going to see Cade Anderson, Cody Bennett, Caden Temple, Caleb Bonjabal, and Brody Temple, the brother duo, starting for the Musketeers. And for the other side of the floor, the Salem Lions pulling up that one. And we got Mole, Lloyd, Wilcox, Cheatwood, and Broth all starting the floor for them tonight. We're going to send you away for the national anthem. Be back here on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach. Thank you for listening.
Hello, folks. Greg Martin at Billy Martin Store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverage in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin Store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and Moe's Furniture and Bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin Store has a nice display of all of your floor covering, carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring. We offer you low prices, free home and business estimates, and professional installation by our own installers. Billy Martin Store offers you free delivery, free haul away, and our own professional service on what we sell. Janice, Tanya, and I will be happy to help you in selecting the perfect item for your home or business and stand behind you if you have a problem. Billy Martin Store has been serving Southern Indiana and the Louisville area for 164 years and counting. As the fifth generation and Tanya the sixth, we would like to say a big thank you for all of your support year after year. Billy Martin Store is located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to call us at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
New babies, sports physicals, 3D mammograms, primary care, pediatrics, oncology, advanced orthopedics, lung screenings, and surgery. From providing community health services to performing the most innovative procedures, the exceptional doctors, nurses, and staff at Schneck have been caring for friends, families, and neighbors for over 100 years. Schneck. Healthy together.
Schneck is the only Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services 5-star hospital in South Central Indiana.
National anthem concluded. We are ready for tip-off here. Down to the floor for the starting lineups. I read them off to you earlier. Dylan, what are your final thoughts for this game tonight from the Salem Lions and Eastern Musketeers, the first game of the Holiday Tournament 2023?
I think if I had to go with a prediction tonight, I think Eastern's going to win this one in a close one. I think John Harrell's bold for having Salem favored tonight. I'm not sure what his algorithm has seen out of them to have them favored quite yet. Just the one win over what I assume is a very bad New Washington team. What everyone concludes as a bad New Washington team. I think Eastern wins this one in a close one to go play for a championship tonight. I think Salem's going to keep it close, like I've mentioned, but I just don't know if they're going to have the players have that killer instinct to win one down the stretch.
Looking forward to tomorrow night. Championship game at 7:30 here at Borden High School. Consolation game between the two losers of Game 1 and Game 2. We'll play at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be on the call for both of those. But now we have high school basketball holiday tournament, a long-awaited year coming for the Musketeers and the Salem Lions. All four teams in this tournament. We got 4 games, 4 teams, 1 champion to crown tomorrow night. We are ready for high school basketball.
I mean, isn't it the best time of year, Eli?
It sure is.
Season, basketball's back on. Any channel you go to, you can hear some basketball being played. You can get on the radio and you can hear us too talk about basketball all night long. I mean, it's just the best time of year. This state, how they treat basketball almost like a religion. It's nothing bigger than this, Eli.
The Hoosier State is for sure the basketball state, where it originated. Basketball in its threshold, in the flesh, basketball.
Yeah, basketball may have came from Massachusetts, but it really grew up here in Indiana. But we're going to see a good one here tonight. I mean, a county rivalry can never be discredited. If one of these teams was the Lakers and the other one was just a high school varsity team, I'm sure it'd still be close just because of the rivalry game, Eli.
At center court for tip-off, Caleb Bonjabalt and Jackson Brough here. We are ready for tip here on WSLM. 8 minutes on the clock, 32 minutes to ensue. Tip is up and controlled by the Lions into the hands of Wilcox.
Good start for the Lions. Any momentum can help.
Wilcox finds Mole. Mole over in the corner this time, back over now to Cheatwood. Cheatwood on the right wing, looking down low, can't find nobody open. Getting pressure from somebody. Temple. Temple is making his comeback to the season tonight.
Yeah, he looks in his element already, Eli. Pressuring the ball right away.
Wilcox reverses it back up top to Mole. Mole trying to make a move on Anderson. Does it. Picks up his dribble over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood makes a move on Temple. Cheatwood gets down low for 2. Jump stops. Pack out to Mole. Mole guarded by Anderson. Traveled.
That's a great defensive possession from Eastern. It looks like they've really missed Caden Temple there. I mean, getting him back in the line is going to ease out a lot of things on defense for this team.
Cheatwood, Jackson Cheatwood, 6-foot senior, traveled on that play, turning it over. Temple now with a head of steam on top of the key. Bell finds Anderson. Anderson dribbling around back to the top of the key. Now finds Temple in the corner. Temple takes it to the baseline. Temple, foul. No foul on that play. Turns it over now. We'll see the Musketeers, Lions Mole head the other way.
I would have thought we'd seen a block or a charge there, one or the other, but
Temple takes it away. Temple head the other way. Up for two. Miss it. Brings it down to his own rebound, though. Turns away. Now we'll see Wilcox heading the other way. The head of steam. Anderson picks him up at half court.
Yeah, Sam's got numbers here.
Down to the corner now for Broth. Broth down low. Gets blocked by Anderson. Anderson takes it over. Anderson slows momentum down a little bit. Heading the other way. No score through in a minute and a half. Down to Temple. Bandit down low. Bandit now makes a move. Bandit trying to make a move down low. Up for two. Miss it. Rebound comes down to Wilcox. Wilcox pulls out to Mole.
Put on the basket for both teams right now. Neither team wants to take advantage and get some easy baskets here early. Couple easy ones missed so far from Musketeers.
Mole down to Cheatwood. Cheatwood up for two. No good. Rebound comes down to Bandit. Bandit trying to find an outlet down to Temple. Temple had a head of steam down to the corner. Corner back to Bonjabal. Down up to Anderson. Anderson trying to get the baseline. Doesn't. Anderson pulls it back out now. Guarded by Mole. Very closely over to Temple on the left wing. Down to Bonjabal. Bonjabal trying to turn his shoulder. Up for two. No good. Rebound by Temple. Temple up for two. Fouled.
Yeah, he's going to get that foul call there. That's a nice pump fake from Temple. Really expected Bonjabal to make that. I mean, that's his bread and butter area right off the block. I mean, he's a really good layup shooter. He's got great positioning for this being one of his first years actually playing organized basketball. We're going to see if Temple can't knock down these free throws here. Not sure if he shot one last time out.
Brody Temple at the line for the first time tonight. His first shot's up and no good.
Yeah, went 2 for 2 last game against Clarksville, starting off 0 for 1 so far on the free throw line.
That first foul of the night comes to Alex Wilcox, his first. Now we'll see Brody Temple at the line for a second free throw. Ankle injury back in October in football. Now come back on the floor, making a debut a few weeks ago. His second shot's up and no good. Rebound comes down to Wilcox. Wilcox
balling away another chance to take this early lead. I mean, they've had a couple easy chances, including those 2 from the line. They got to start converting.
Mill over to Lloyd. Lloyd back now over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood guarded by Temple. Temple giving up no ground to him, reaching in. Now over down to Wilcox. Wilcox makes a move on Bonjabal. Wilcox down low for 2. No good. Rebound comes out to Temple. Brody Temple to be exact. Anderson has it in the outlet. Anderson
might have missed a carry on that other end.
Anderson coming down, makes a move. Back out to Bandit. Bandit pump fakes him 3 back over to Bonjabal. Bonjabal reverses it over to Temple. Temple makes a move to the center. Doesn't get back out. Pulls it back out to Bonjabal. Bonjabal over to Anderson. Anderson looking now over to Bandit in the post. Does. Long post now out to 3-point line. Skip past over to Temple. Temple going down low. Trying to turn his shoulder up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Bonjabal. Bonjabal knocks it out of bounds. Won't go the other way.
A lot of contact there throughout the play. I mean, Bonjabal got hit hard on the rebound. Temple got hit hard going on his layup out of the post move. I thought we would have seen a foul get called there, but didn't get one there for Coach Weatherford's Musketeers side.
5:20 remaining in the first quarter. We're even up at 0 right now in the first game of the holiday tournament. Top of the court now with Wilcox. Wilcox over to Broth. Broth down low to Cheatwood. Cheatwood looking down to Mole. Can't find him. Makes a move to the middle. Gets pulled back out to Mole.
They missed a shove off there, too.
Mole gives the baseline. Temple, charge! Brody Temple takes one.
That's a winning play from Brody Temple. I mean, you expect nothing less out of that family. 2 real good kids, 2 real good athletes. I mean, having both of them healthy for the first time together this season is just huge for Coach Weatherford's side, Eli.
Turning it over on an offensive player control foul. Now we're going to see Caden Temple with the ball, setting up his offense now with no score on the board. Caden Temple over to Anderson. Anderson looking down low to Bonjabal. Can't find him. Takes the baseline. Anderson up for 2. Gets knocked away. We'll see Mole have it. Mole with the outlet pass. Mole heading down the other way with the head of steam. Over to Cheatwood on the left wing. Cheatwood trying to make a move to the center. Turns it over. Anderson has it. Anderson heading the other way now. No numbers for them. Bandit going baseline. Up for 15 feet. No, got it.
Yeah, that's a shot. That's a shot that Cody Bandit likes right there. Almost Cade Jones-esque. I think he's been a mentor of sorts of Bandit over the years. You can see flashes in him throughout the years.
Seeing glimpses of Cade Jones in that. Old Phones Jones with that one. Now we're gonna see Lloyd on the left wing now, down low to Wilcox. Wilcox pressured in the corner by Bonjabal. Bonjabal pushes it back out now. Mole at the top of the key. Mole with Anderson all over him. Can't get nowhere going. He's gonna do it himself. Mole going down low. Mole passes back outside to Cheatwood. Cheatwood trying to find Lloyd. Can't. Now has him. Lloyd going down low for 13 feet. No good. Block. That time by Bandit. Bandit gets a finger on that one. Turns the other way. Temple has the head of steam now. No numbers though for him. Back outside to Anderson. Anderson pump fakes him 3. He'll have a travel.
Bad turnover there for the Musketeers. On the other side, though, Salem, I'm just not sure who's going to go score for this Salem team. I'm not sure of who's their number one option here tonight. It feels like 5 good players, but there's not one elite superstar for them to go out and get their 20 points tonight.
Checking in for the Salem Lions, number 23, Braxton Dean, number 42, Romero Hembry. And now checking in for the Musketeers, we're going to see number 54, Aiden Miller come in for Brody Temple.
I figured we see Aiden Miller pretty early. I mean, that size is just an advantage.
Embry down low, can't get nowhere. Back out top now to Lloyd. Lloyd for three. No good. Rebound by Bonjabal. Getting high that time, climbing the ladder. Got that rebound.
Yeah, Bonjabal's got hops. He's really improved me for his first. He's really impressed me in his first year playing for the Musketeers.
Temple at the top of the key. Now over to Anderson. Anderson looking to Miller down low in the post. Can't find him.
Anderson had a glimpse to shoot that one. He just hesitated.
Man it down low to Bonjabal. Bonjabal looking to turn the shoulder. Up for two. No good. Rebound by Bonjabal. Up for two again. No good. Rebound comes down to Romero Hembry. Hembry finds Mole.
Refs really letting them play down low tonight.
2-0. 3 minutes flat remaining in the first quarter. Musketeers have an edging lead here, 2-0. See Mole top of the key, picks up his dribble. Get hounded by Anderson. Timeout. Jalen Nice, Coach Nice, first-year coach for Salem. Let's talk things over. Pressure coming to the Musketeers.
I think both sides won't mind a timeout here. It's been pretty ugly through our first 5 minutes of this holiday tourney action. I mean, this 2-point score, I mean, if you'd have told me that before the game, I would have thought you'd been crazy, Eli. I don't think either of these teams are quite settled in quite yet. Salem really not getting up great shot selections, if you're asking me. I mean, they got an open three earlier, hit it off the front of the rim. Eastern, on the other hand, getting the easy looks. They're just not knocking them down right now. Something's got to budge in this game. I mean, this game's not going to end into the single digits. We're not playing soccer or golf around here, but one of these teams has got to get it going, and we're going to see which team really breaks first.
One team has to figure it out tonight in order to pull away in this one. It's going to be either a close game, a blowout, or a no-show for either of these teams. Now taking out of bounds, Braxton Dean for the Lions. Dean can't find nobody, finds Mole though in the backcourt. Mole has it, slowly dribbling his way up the court now, guarded by Anderson. Mole over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood looking for Dean. Flips the screen that time. Cheatwood for 17 feet. No good. Rebound comes down to Miller. Miller tips it out to Anderson. Anderson now slowing things up, has no numbers ahead of him.
Eastern just dominating the defensive glass so far. I don't think any offensive rebound so far for Salem.
Anderson over the wing to Bonjabal. Bonjabal back up to Anderson. Screen coming from Miller. Anderson cuts the corner. Up for two. No good. Rebound comes down to Dean. Oh, nearly turns it over now, but finds Mole in the outlet pass.
Eastern cannot take the lid off this basket right now. I mean, a lot of easy chances just rolling right off the rim so far for the Musketeers.
Cheatwood at the top of the key, guarded by Temple. Temple taking a hound on that time. Travel. Cheatwood does it again.
Saw a lot of Musketeer fans calling for that one even before the whistle was blown. Kind of drug that second step. I mean, Cheatwood's really been impressive to me so far tonight. I mean, he looks like he's been a good ball player so far in this game. He's got to take the lid off, too. I mean, both of these teams have got to really get settled in. Maybe a little bit of holiday nerves, Eli.
A little bit of holiday nerves, a little bit of relapsing for the Musketeers after playing this gym a few weeks ago, getting beat by Borden. Bonjo on the left corner, looking down low to Temple. Caden Temple down low. Down to Miller. Miller looks to throw one down, but doesn't. Gets two.
It's a great pass from Temple. A couple of fans calling for a travel there. Don't think they're going to get that one. Good little dump down by Temple. Finally getting his name back in the book after a long absence.
1:50 remaining in the first quarter. Musketeers lead 4-0. We'll have a foul on Cody Bennett, his first of the evening.
Yeah, Bennett got a little too handsy with Lloyd just now. I mean, you're going to call that every time. I mean, not a lot of contact there, nothing malicious, but, I mean, you got to call that when you see it.
Checking into the game for the Musketeers, number 24, Landon Rose, Alley Cat. Now in the backcourt, we have Cheatwood. Cheatwood directing his offense, slowing things up, trying to get his first points on the board tonight. Dean on the left, Dean in the slot. Dean now finds Hembry for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Anderson. Anderson slows things up. Outlet pass to the Temple. Temple has a head of steam ahead of him. Temple turns the corner. Gets fouled. Caden Temple takes a hard hit that time. Gets fouled to the floor.
I don't like that very much. The contact after the whistle was blown there. I think you need to ease out there. Both sides there need to calm down a little bit.
A very, very in-depth rivalry between these two teams. Musketeers, Lions hate each other in the holiday tournament and regular season. Bandit now top of the key.
I don't think we've seen a scrap in a few years, Eli. Maybe since maybe our freshman year. I think that was the last time there was a real heated fight during one of these games.
I can believe it. Turns the corner for Bandit. Bandit for two. And he gets fouled going for two shots at the free throw line.
And we're going to see if Bandit can extend this one out to 6 points. I mean, not often that you're holding a team to 0 through 7 minutes, Eli, but it's not often that you're also going to just be scoring 4 points in a quarter here. I feel like a broken record, but one of these teams has to figure it out eventually. Now we're going to have a real boring game on our hands.
Bandit's first shot is up and good. Leads the Musketeers out to a 5-0 lead now. 1:12 remaining. Musketeers ahead 5-0 over the Lions early in this one. Bennett going to the line for his second shot. First series tonight from the charity stripe. His second shot is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 that time, 100% for Cody Bennett. 6-0, Musketeers lead with 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Mole heading the other way. Anderson picks him up at half court. Over to Hembry on the right wing. Embry had a 3 earlier, banged off the backboard. Looking down low to D, can't find him.
Yeah, Miller's guarding him like he can't shoot at all. I think that's probably a good move after that first 3.
Cheaper for 16 feet. No good. Foul on Lloyd.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be Lloyd there. Got a little hands on him on the rebound. I think Eastern's gonna be shooting 2 here for the new bonus rules.
Yes, new bonus rule, 5 fouls and out. Double bonus, number 1 and 1s. IHSAA changed that this coming year. Now checking the game.
Yeah, going to the women's college basketball type of rules, how they do it. The 4 quarters, 5 fouls. They reset every quarter. No more single bonus. That's gonna be a little bit weird come tournament time, and you're really needing to get a foul to get a win. But we're gonna see. I think it's a good change. I don't think you need to stay with the 7 and 10. I think I like the 5 for at least a year or 2.
I do too. It's a good rule change. It definitely makes teams more conservative when they come to pressuring the ball because they don't want to pick up those quick 5 fouls. As Bennett going to the line adds 1 more point to the scoreboard. 7-0, Musketeers lead. 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Looking to go 4 for 4 from the line to start tonight.
Yeah, Bennett leading scorer so far with this one of 3 points.
His second shot is up, and it is good. 4 for 4 for the night for Cody Bennett. Musketeers lead 8-0. Mole has the ball now, looking to get something on the board now for the Lions. Lions have found nothing to start the lid on the basket a lot for them tonight. Cheatwood on the right wing. Cheatwood has a cutting Dean, doesn't get them. Now has Wilcox. Wilcox over to Mole. Down looking for Cheatwood down low, can't find him. Mole crossing the court, finding Dean. Dean over the corner now to Wilcox. Wilcox down low, tips it away. Anderson has it, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that's an impressive defensive stand from Eastern there. A couple of their players getting tripped up throughout the possession, even tripping each other up throughout that time. I mean, I had a couple of Musketeers on the floor. They are covered well. Anderson gets the ball back. Not sure if that was quite a foul or not. I think Anderson might have just tripped himself up, but that's how the refs saw it. Eastern certainly won't be complaining, getting a chance to send a good free throw shooter to the line.
Cade Anderson, first trip to the line tonight. Now looking to add 2 more points to the board. His first shot is up, and it is good. Adding now 9-0, 33.7 seconds remaining. Musketeers up 9-0. Checking into the game for the Lions. We're going to see number 15, Wyatt Chastain, checking into the game for the Lions. So now he go to the line for a second free throw coming up now. Brody Tipple checks into the game as well for the Musketeers. His second shot is up, and it is no good. Off the back iron this time. Tipped away by Brody Tipple, and we'll go the other way now. Salem Lions take possession.
Good little effort there from Temple to maybe put a little bit of doubt in that ref's mind on who that one and out on. Always going to be out on him. I mean, he's the one trying to block that ball. That's pretty logical call there. Good call from the refs.
Cheatwood trying to turn the corner on Temple. Temple, he does. Cheatwood down low for 2, gets fouled. Questionable foul call that time, but good. Now going to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, not sure on that one. I'd seen a little bit of a shove off maybe from Cheatwood early. Maybe a little bit of contact in there for Eastern. It's always going to be up in the air once someone gets driving downhill. I mean, you can't really fault a ref for calling anything inside the lane.
Cheatwood's first shot is up, and it is good.
Salem finally on the board.
Lions get their first point of the evening, down 9-1 now, 21.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter on the Holiday Tournament 2023. Cheatwood, his second shot is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 that time from the line. Musketeers still lead by 7, 9-2, 18 seconds of counting. 1 foul shot coming from the Musketeers.
Yeah, I think they're just going to hold it for the last one here. Maybe get a designed 3 for an Anderson or a Temple or a Rose real quick. We know Coach Weatherford has an arsenal full of plays in his book.
Temple for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to his brother. His brother tries to make a move. Down low. Up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Hembry, and the clock will expire in the first quarter. Musketeers 9. Lions 2. 8 minutes conclude.
Caden Timble going to be waiting just a little bit longer to get back on the score sheet. I know he's been anticipating his return. In his eyes, he's probably been ready to come back for a little bit longer than he has been, but he's going to be waiting a little bit longer. He's just gotten an assist so far here tonight. Still making his mark on defense as Salem's only scored 2 points so far.
Into the first quarter, Musketeers lead 9-2 over the Lions. We'll send you back for second quarter action here on WSLM.
If you're looking for a church in the area to spend your Christmas season, try Turning Point Church at 899 West McLean Avenue in Scottsburg. Come see Pastor John Jackson and the congregation at Turning Point, a place for second chances and new beginnings. There'll be a candlelight service on December the 20th for the community at 6:30 p.m. and Christmas service at 10 a.m. on December the 24th. Regular services are on Sundays at 10 a.m., Tuesday prayer time at 7 p.m., and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and online at turningpointchurchscottsburg.com for upcoming events, class times, and more. Also, Turning Point will be having a food giveaway for the community on December the 11th and 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the food runs out. And please share that the church is making showers available to those in need and will be available on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:15 p.m.
Back here for second quarter action on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach for this doubleheader in Washington County, or Clark County to be exact, for the holiday tournament.
Practically Washington County, just a little bit down the road.
We walk about a half mile down the road, we'll be in Washington County again. But now, Musketeers will have the possession now to start the second quarter per the procession arrow. Brody Temple to take it out of bounds now. 9-2, 8 minutes down, 24 minutes to go in this contest. Musketeers lead 9-2. Temple has his brother in the backcourt now, guarded very closely by Wilcox. Wilcox now over to Temple. Temple back up to Temple. Brother. Down to Temple. Temple for 2. No good. Rebound by Miller. Miller for 2. Got it. Aiden Miller on the offensive rebound puts up for 2. 11-2 lead now for the Musketeers. 9-point lead.
Yeah, Temple still waiting to get on that score sheet. Miller having himself a nice little showing so far.
Cheatwood on the corner, on the wing now, guarded very closely by Temple. Up to Chastain. Chastain now over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood down to Hembry. Miller not giving up room to him. Hembry back out top. Cheatwood for 3. Got it. Jaden Cheatwood opens up the basket for the Lions with 3 points there.
He scored all 5 so far for Salem. I think he's going to be their star tonight. They got to get him some more baskets.
Caden Temple now finds Bennett on the curl route. Bennett up for 2, gets fouled. No good. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Eastern getting a lot of good contact downhill so far, just inches away from a couple of these turning into and ones. Eastern going to try to get a lot of free throws, and they got some good shooters on this team. A lot of good free throw shooters. That's got to be in the game plan tonight for the Musketeers.
Cody Bennett 2 for 2 from the line tonight to start. 4 for 4. He'll go to the line. His first shot's up and good.
Yeah, all 5 now are from the line so far for Bennett. He's really getting well to the free throw line.
His first 5 points come from the free throw line for Bennett. No, excuse me. He has 6 points or 8 points. Now 8 points.
6 points. 6 points.
Oh yeah, what's his 4th free throw from the
all 6 free throws.
He had a bucket over there on the wing.
Oh yeah, he did have that.
He has 8 points for the Musketeers.
6 free throws, 8 points. Yep, that's right, Eli.
Dean turns the corner on Miller. Up for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Bonjabal. Bonjabal gets hounded but finds an outlet pass to Temple. Temple heading the other way, looking down low to his brother for 15 feet. Doesn't find him. Back out to Bonjabal. Bonjabal down low to Miller. Miller for 2. Get 1. Aiden Miller gets it and 1. He'll go to the line for a 3-point chance.
I mean, they say it a lot. You can't teach size. I mean, Aiden Miller, he's got a large frame. I'm sure Coach Weatherford appreciates him always coming out these last 2 years from football season. He's quickening up his feet for those recruiters. Aiden Miller is a big guy. I mean, he's getting baskets here early. He's got 6 with a chance to make it 7 so far.
Aiden Miller had no idea. He got the N1 foul there, ran the other way, looking back for defense.
It was good hustle.
Great hustle by Aiden Miller. Fastest we've seen him all season. Aiden Miller now for the 3-point conversion. His shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Broff. Broff finds Chastain back over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood moving around the ball. Guarded by Caden Temple. Over in the corner, Wilcox. Wilcox out high in the 3-point lineup for 15 feet. Blocked by Bennett. Bennett comes flying out of cannon, gets that one to block.
Good block from Bennett. We're going to see what he can do in transition.
Bennett makes a move to the baseline. Bennett finds Miller down low. Miller for 2. Fouled. And Miller go to the line again.
They'll see if he can't redeem himself from the line. Last one out looked kind of ugly. See if he can't bounce back here on his second free throw of the night.
Aiden Miller going to the line, looking to redeem himself at the free throw line at the charity stripe. His first shot is up, and it is no good. Off the back iron and out. Checking into the game now, Cade Anderson took a seat for a little bit. Caden Temple will take a breather for a little while and check in Anderson for him, and we'll see how he can do to start this game up.
Aiden Miller, not quite the lob threat that Eastern's been used to at center for the last few years in Jacob Cherry, but still, I mean, having a 6'9" guy in the paint, always going to be useful there as a lane violation gets called on Bonjabal. Wiping off Miller's made free throw there. I mean, that's unfortunate for the big fella.
10-point lead for the Musketeers, 15-5, 6:20 remaining in the first half. Cheatwood at the top of the key, finds Dean. Dean gets stripped away from Temple, but finds the ball back again. Guarded by Miller, and it turns it over. Musketeers will have it.
Yeah.
It falls off his shoulder on the baseline.
And that was a little unfortunate play there for Braxton Dean. I mean, we talked about it back in football season. The former Eastern Musketeer transferred over to Salem due to football reasons, I believe. That time, getting his shot blocked, ended up on the deck. The ball bounces off his shoulder as he's on the ground. I mean, that's just unfortunate for the guy.
Coach Nice wants to talk things over, have a 30-second timeout. We'll send you away for a short message. We'll be back for the rest of second quarter action.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Back here at Borden High School, timeout from Salem. Now regrouping, looking to crawl back from down 10 against the Musketeers. Anderson will have the ball, heading up the court now to the offensive zone. Anderson guarded by Cheatwood, finds Bennett on the V-cut. Bennett looking to the center, out to Bonjabal. Bonjabal makes a move to the middle, gets up to Anderson. Weave action coming now from the Musketeers. Anderson finds Bennett. Bennett looking down low to Miller. Finds him. Up to Anderson. Anderson pump fakes in 3. Gets the middle action this time. Spin move down to Miller. Miller looking at dribble up for 2. Got it. Big body down low.
Saw that mismatch all the way. I mean, Broff is just not tall enough to be able to guard Miller. He's not big enough inside to be able to guard Miller. You got to keep throwing that ball into there until they get someone bigger in to guard him.
Wilcox finds Broff. Broff not taking the shot that time, but finds his teammate Dean. Dean has Temple all over him. Now team makes a move down low to 2. Gets blocked by Brody Temple. What an excellent play there from Brody Temple to send one down.
That was a great block from Brody Temple. He said, not in my house there.
Chastain up top. Becky's directing a play. Tipped off by Bennett. Bennett had the other head of steam. Up for 2. Got it. Cody Bennett has a wide open lane in the bucket. Gets 2.
I bet he wished no one came out there to maybe try to get a chance to dunk that one. He keeps trying to claim that he can dunk. Maybe we'll see one here tonight.
Dean in the right corner this time. Dean trying to find an open teammate. Makes the corner. Last time, breaks Temple. Now Bennett turns it over. Bennett heading the other way. Bennett trying to get down low to the paint. Up for 2. And he got it in 1.
That's a acrobatic finish there for Cody Bennett. We're seeing Eastern open up a pretty big lead here. We've seen in the past, Eli, during this holiday tourney, no lead is safe. Well, you're certainly going to have to get an answer out of Salem here soon if they're going to play in this one.
The Salem faithful livid after that non-charge call that they wanted after that one. But Bennett will go to the line for a 3-point conversion opportunity.
Yeah, that was a great layup there from Bennett. I mean, just it's a crazy move. I mean, nothing really can do there on the defensive side of things. And he's made a great move. Good defense, better offense.
Bennett looking to edge towards double figures now. His shot is up and it is good. Bennett converts to 3 points there. 22-5, 17-point lead for the Musketeers. 4:45 remaining in the first half. Cheatwood now with the ball, guarded by Anderson. Hands it off to Chastain and fouled. Bennett picks up a second foul of the evening. 23, Cody Bennett picked up the foul that time. Make that. Temple coming in now. Cody Bennett will take a seat for a little while. Looking to regroup as Bennett picks up his early 2 fouls to start the game. Dean take it out. Has him in the backcourt of Cheatwood. Temple not giving a lot of room this time, and he not travels. Cheatwood finds Dean. Dean turns the corner on Temple. It's blocked away by Temple again. Takes a seat on the floor.
There must be a sniper in here for Braxton Dean. He's ended up on the deck a few times.
Anderson wide open for 3. Misses it. Tipped out by Temple over to Chastain. Chastain has it now. Cheatwood trying to edge things up real quickly. Chastain in the corner. Wilcox in the corner. Back over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood takes it on Bonjabal. Back out to Chastain. Back over to Hembry. Hembry makes a move. Can't, though, to the 15-foot line. Back up top to Wilcox. Wilcox to Dean. Dean finds Hembry. Hembry turns the shoulder on Miller. Can't find a bucket, though. Gets blocked by Miller, but foul. A foul called on Aiden Miller.
The big man is in disbelief after that one. He claims he had his hands up the whole time. Might have dropped him for a second, but I mean, I think that's a foul for you just being tall there. Not sure if I like that call, Eli.
A redemption foul from the referees after getting hounded by the Lion faithful. But Hayden Romero Hembry, this 4 freshman, will go to the line for 2 shots. His first one was up and no good.
It might be a case of ball don't lie there, missing that one, the early one. See if he can't get 1 or 2 here.
His second shot is up and good. Hembry goes to the line 1 for 2 that time. The freshman puts up one more point for the Lions, 6-22.
First non-Jaden Cheatwood point of the night. I mean, it's not sustainable for him to score all your points. I mean, I think he's probably their best player, but someone else has got to get involved here, be a second option.
Bonds ball to Temple. Temple down low to Miller. Miller needs to make a move down low because he's had a mismatch on him. No one can guard Miller down low.
Miller saw the cut and Bonds ball, just couldn't hit him quite in time. Almost had an option there.
Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson takes the baseline. Down to wide Miller. Miller to his feet. Up for two. Got it. Hayden Miller's a big boy down low and can't get stopped. Two more for him.
Yep, he's all the way up to 9 now. 9 of the 24 tonight. I mean, big career night almost maybe so far for Hayden Miller.
She went for three. Misses it. Temple with the rebound. Bonds ball now. They have numbers. Up to Anderson. Anderson has a number. Up for two. No good. Rebound by Temple. Gets tipped out in a foul.
Yeah, Anderson took a big fall there. None of his teammates going to rush and pick him up there. That'd be something I'd be angry about if I was Coach Weatherford. But, man, Temple, I think, going to the line now to maybe get to shoot his first two, maybe get his chance to get onto a score sheet finally tonight.
In the bonus very early, 5 minutes in to the second quarter, Musketeers are in the scoring bonus now. He'll go to the line for two shots. Temple looking to get his first points of the season. His first shot is up, and it is no good.
Left it short there. Kind of rushed that one, I feel like. Normally we've seen him take a lot more time on these free throws. Think he'll adjust back in after this second one.
Caden Temple, 0 for 1 to start. Looking to put on the board. His second shot is up, and it is good. Caden Temple gets in the scorebook for 1 point there.
Yeah, welcome back, Caden Temple. It's been a long time back from that injury back in football season, but he's officially back on the score sheet for his senior year.
19-point lead for the Musketeers. Sheetwood's shot is up and good from 12 feet.
That was a great little spin move there from Sheetwood. Gets his 7th point of the night. Nice little spin move, mid-range jumper. Hard to guard that one.
17-point lead for the Musketeers, 25-8. Bondsball has it. Bondsball has a 3 open chance. Doesn't take it, though. Temple takes the baseline. Got for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to the Lions, and we'll head the other way after an over-the-back foul call on Anderson.
It's kind of rare to see an over-the-back call get called on a guy like Cade Anderson there. I don't think that's really happened a lot over his career. Not really a call I think you need to call there. I think you can probably just let him play. Salem's probably going to end up with that rebound there anyways. I don't like that call. That's just a wishy-washy foul.
In the corner for 3 is Short. Short got it to fall. Lions climbing back now, only down 14. Anderson has it. Guarded by Cheatwood. The Lions faithful and on their feet, ready to cheer their team back into the game. Bondsball has it. Bondsball looking to make a reverse play. They can't. Temple, top of the key. Guarded very closely. There, Temple makes the baseline. Temple goes up for 2. No good. Guarded that time by Short.
Yeah, going back to the line, Caden Temple. He loves to take you one way and then cross right back the other way. We've seen him do it countless times over his Musketeer career. Going to see him maybe go back 2 for 2 from the line. I mean, historically a pretty good free throw shooter. Had a little bit of issues with his freshman year, but ever since he's been a pretty good free throw shooter.
His first shot is up and good. Caden Temple now has 2 on the night. Checking into the game for the Musketeers. Cade Anderson in for Landon Rose. No, Landon Rose was not in the game. I don't know who checked in for.
No one checked in there, just switching up guys on the free throw line.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so
now we'll see Landon Rose come in for Borden.
Now Caden Temple has 2 shots there, 2 good on from the charity stripe.
Yep, 3 for 3 on the night for him. 3 of 4 on the night for him. 3 points so far.
Lead at 16 now, 27-11. 2:07 remaining in the first half. Cheatwood has picked up his dribble at the volleyball line. But now he's going to find his teammate of Short. Short, guarded by Rose. Back out over to Chastain. Chastain, wrap around pass to Hembry. Hembry makes a move, turns the corner. Hembry goes up for 2 and got it.
Good layup for a guy his size, 6'4" freshman. Turned the corner on Miller. Put out in outstretched hands. Put up a nice little scoop and score there. Cuts it back to 14.
Caden Romero Hembry has a bucket that time. Now Temple on the right wing. Guarded closely by Short. Daddy Anderson. Anderson makes a move, gets to the lane. Back up to Temple. Temple back over to Rose. Rose will pump some 3. He travels.
Yeah, was likely a travel there. I don't like how that one's called, though. I mean, it feels like a reactionary foul. I mean, it felt like everyone in the gym had to yell for that one to get called. You either got to call that right away or you just got to let that one go. But definitely got Landon Rose on a travel there. He was wanting to shoot it. He just hesitated. After shooting 2 for 4 from 3 last game, you shouldn't be hesitating into your 3-pointer.
Cheatwood has it, picks up the triple again. Mental mistake that time, not allowing anything. Chastain for 2. No good on the floor. Fouls on the floor, and he'll have a arm check foul on the Musketeers. that time. And now we'll see an out-of-bounds play coming from their own underneath their own basket of Cheatwood.
A lot of contact from both there. Thought he was going to maybe get the free throw or the layup up so he could get that and one chance, but going to get that one called on the ground. Kind of buckled at the knees there, was a little bit of an awkward play. We're going to see what Salem can cook up from the inbound.
Short has it over to Chastain. Cheatwood looking for three, guarded by Temple. Cheatwood going up for two, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for two shots.
Salem trying to storm their way back into this one, down 14 with a chance to cut it to 12 here with just 1:09 remaining in this first half.
27-13 is the score now, as we'll see Jaden Cheatwood go to the line, the 6-foot senior. His first shot is up, and it is good. Nice looking shot there from Jaden Cheatwood, putting the Lions within 13. Jaden Cheatwood, his second shot. Pending here up, and it is good. Nothing but nylon that time for Cheatwood. Temple has it, bringing up the court now. Only up by 12. A storm back coming for the Lions. Down by 19. Now only down by 12. Bongeball looking down low, can't get him. Has Temple. Temple hounded by Short. That turns the corner. Temple has it. And now Bongeball. Bongeball going up for two, gets fouled. On the floor.
Salem fans can't believe that one. They wanted to travel. Don't think they're ever going to get that one, Eli. But
that was a very clean the dribble.
Very close to being a travel. If Salem doesn't come in there and reach in, that's going to get called a travel. But they kind of just bailed out Bongeball a little bit early there.
Bongeball, first shot from the line tonight is up, and it is good.
It's his first point from the stripe tonight. He's finally in the score sheet. All four out of the 5 stars for the Musketeers tonight in the scorebook. The only one missing so far, Brody Temple.
His second shot is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe for Caleb Bongeball. 29-15 lead, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Cheatwood has it now across the timeline. Cheatwood makes a move, turns the corner on Bongeball, up for two, no good. Rebound comes down to Hembry. Hembry backing his way up. Jump ball, foul though. Jump ball pending there, but a foul called on Bongeball.
Yeah, Bongeball doesn't like that one. I was expecting a jump ball to get called out of that one. I don't know which team that one would have stuck with on the jump ball, but I was expecting a jump out of that one. Bongeball, and I think he made a pretty clean play on that ball there. Just didn't really get the whistle to go his way.
Caden Romero Hembry, 6'4" freshman at the line for two. His first shot's up and no good off the back iron.
Salem going to have to start mounting a comeback. This game's going to be won in the third quarter. We're either going to see Eastern, I think, pull away in that third quarter. Salem's going to have a comeback storming out of the locker room.
Hembry, second shot is up and good. Nothing but nylon that time for Hembry. On the second shot, 13-point lead.
Yep.
13-point lead for the Musketeers now with 36 seconds remaining in the first half. Temple has it near the timeline. Guarded closely by Short. Short, he makes a move on Short. Temple has slipped. His shoes are not giving up much traction for him tonight. Rose, one shot coming from the Musketeers. One final one in the first half. Clears things out. Temple guarded by Short.
Yeah, Temple has the last shot here. Eastern's going to dribble this one until they get the last shot. Temple's been handling pressure since he was a freshman. He can do this all night long. Doesn't really need many passes to get out of something.
7 seconds and counting. Bongeball's going to have to do it himself. Bongeball does it. Bongeball got in the lane. Up for two, gets blocked. Rebound comes down to the Lions up for fifth from half court. No good. What a turn of events that time from the Musketeers to the Lions.
Not a great end to the half there for Eastern. Not really a shot you want. I think they wanted to get the ball back in Temple's hands. Maybe let him dribble it around, get a shot up late. Not really how they wanted that one to go down. I don't think you want Bongeball taking that last one.
The first half is in the books here from Borden High School. Musketeers Lions, the first game of the evening. Musketeers lead 29-16 at the break. We'll send you way back for Commissioner's Corner here on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach. Musketeers lead 29-16 at the half.
Hello, folks. Craig Martin at Billy Martin Store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverage in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin Store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and Moe's Furniture and Bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin Store has a nice display of all of your floor carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring. We offer you low prices, free home and business estimates, and professional installation by our own installers. Billy Martin Store offers you free delivery, free haul-away, and our own professional service on what we sell. Janice, Tanya, and I will be happy to help you in selecting the perfect item for your home or business and stand behind you if you have a problem. Billy Martin Store has been serving Southern Indiana and the Louisville area for 164 years and counting. As the 5th generation and Tanya the 6th, we would like to say a big thank you for all of your support year after year. Billy Martin Store is located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to call us at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
Eli will be back after the halftime report for more hoops action on WSLN.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with Paul Neidig, the Commissioner of the IHSAA. We'll talk about all things particular to the IHSAA. Commissioner, thanks for being with me. We're in the midst of basketball. We're heavily into basketball. This Christmas season is always one that people look forward to. It's kind of a line of demarcation, if you will, that the basketball is clearly upon us. And been some exciting games, lots and lots of great things going on the boys and girls side in terms of basketball in our state right now.
There is, Coach. And, the girls' season is just about half over. And, and again, the excitement continues to build around the girls' basketball. And I got to give a shout out to our partner, the Fever, and that number one draft choice that they were able to get last week. And, but, there's a lot of excitement around the girls' game right now. And, so that's really good. In the boys' season, they're still kind of getting started here, but it's right. I always call it tune-up time, Coach. The education side, the classroom settles down here as we move into the Christmas holidays. And then coaches really get to spend some additional time with their student athletes. They get to assess where they've been in the first half of the year and make plans on the second half. And they'll make their adjustments and change things up and do what they need to do in an education-based system to get these kids coached up for a great run through the rest of the winter here.
You are also, and your staff are making plans for wrestling championship coming up, and obviously continue to make plans for the boys and girls basketball tournaments. You guys never stop when it comes to tournaments.
We don't, Coach. And, we have a couple changes this year that I think obviously fans need to be aware of. But, we have a wonderful event coming to Indianapolis, and it's going to be, we'll call it epic, Coach, but it's going to be the NBA All-Star game that's going to come here a little bit later after the calendar turns. But, because of that, we're going to step out of Indianapolis for 1 year, and we're going to go down to the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana, and we're going to celebrate a state championship in our wrestling tournament down at the Ford Center. And, I don't know you know this, but it's a wrestling hotbed, and they're really excited about being able to put their best foot forward. And I think it's going to be the first time that Evansville has ever been able to host a state championship in their community. So we're excited about that. And then we have another little change when we get to the boys tournament this year. There's a little thing called the NCAA tournament that's going to be back here in Indianapolis this year. And we're actually going to step away. So between the semi-state tournament this year and boys basketball, we're going to have a 2-week break. And we had that same break in 2020 with COVID. And, it worked out fine for us. It worked out fine for us. And so we feel really strong about celebrating our state championship in Gamebridge Fieldhouse, the home of the Pacers, our partner. And so we're just going to have a 2-week break between semi-state and state finals, and then we'll celebrate the last Saturday in March, the boys basketball tournament, as we do every year.
Holiday time coming up on us soon. It's always a great time for events like in basketball, wrestling, swimming, where you get a chance to go to some different venues, different parts of the state, and see different kinds of competition, and encourage people to look into schedules and see about all that.
It would be I think you and I need to get in the car someday between Christmas and New Year's and
Right,
just see how many
right.
different basketball games we can go to, because there are holiday tournaments throughout this entire state between that Christmas and New Year's time. And I think I mapped it out a couple of years ago. And during that short time, I think I figured out I could have watched 27 different basketball games between the boys and the girls over Christmas break, just going from town to town watching holiday tournaments. And I'll probably do that someday, but you know, it's just a time. It's just a great time of the year to be thankful and celebrate the holidays with your family, but also with your teammates. And what a better place to do it in the gym or in the swimming auditorium or wherever you get to hang out with your coaches and your teammates.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Wrap up your year with holiday savings at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. If you're looking to buy the perfect gift for that special person on your Christmas list this year, then the Billy Martin Store is the place to go to give the gift that can be used year after year. We have so many nice items on our display floor to choose from, and every day low prices. From furniture, appliances, and flooring, we're sure you'll find that perfect item. So this Christmas season, sit back and relax in comfort as you entertain your guests. Billy Martin Store can offer you free Christmas layaway, free delivery and setup. We do stand behind what we sell if a problem should occur. We would like to thank everyone for your support that you give to us year after year. And from our families to your family, we wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Billy Martin Store is family owned and operated since 1859. And we are located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to give us a call at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
Ho, ho, ho! This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, johnjonesautogroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Cutting off the fun there on the radio for Commissioner's Corner. We're back here for a halftime report from Borden High School. The Musketeers pull out to a 13-point lead at the half, 29-16 over the Lions of Salem in the first game of the holiday tournament. Dylan, what were your thoughts on the first half of this ball game?
Great game so far for Cody Bannett. He's got 12. Despite getting those 2 fouls in that second quarter, I mean, he didn't play for over 4 minutes in that second quarter. He's having himself a nice game so far. On the flip side, Salem's got to get some more scoring across the board. Only 1 starter scoring so far for Salem. That's Cheatwood. He has 9. Aiden Short has a 3-pointer off the bench. Romero Hembry, he's got 4 so far. I mean, it's a low-scoring one for them so far. They've got a lot to get them back into this game. They've just got to get a little bit of momentum going. They could be back in this one. The other side, Eastern, you got to keep doing what you're doing. 4 out of the 5 starters on the score sheet so far. Aiden Miller coming off the bench with 9 points. He's having a big game right now. His size makes Salem change their lineups from their starters and play Romero, Hembry more. I think Aiden Miller will be the X factor for the Musketeers.
For sure. Excellent gameplay from the Musketeers all around in the first half. Able to pull away quickly. Held the Lions to only 2 points in the first quarter. Then they came out and put up 14 in the second quarter. 29-16. Lions will have the ball to start the third quarter now. All starting lineup staying the same here. But the freshman, Cade Romero Hembry, will start the second half as he put up some good numbers in the first. Here with Cheatwood now. Cheatwood
scored a quarter of their points so far.
He did. Now Cheatwood turns the corner there. He almost had travel. Doesn't, though. Hembry guarded by Brody. Hembry doesn't turn the shoulder like he wants to. Has Mole, though. Mole sat out a few minutes in the first half because he had foul trouble. And he'll get fouled by Anderson.
Yeah, BT was playing some pretty good defense over there on Hembry. We're going to see Kate Anderson getting a little bit of a hand check there. Salem fans finally very happy about getting the foul call there.
Wilcox taking out of bounds, finds Mole back over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood, the designated one guard tonight for the Lions. Man defense coming now from the Musketeers. Hembry has it. Hembry turns the corner from the 15-foot line. Turns it over. Temple has it with him. Temple hits the deck for that one hard.
Yeah, getting a wrap up there. Brody Temple just going to rip that ball out into a jump ball. Eastern going to take back over here on offense for their first possession. We're going to see if Florida General Caden Temple bring it up.
Caden Temple taking it across the timeline with Wilcox on him. Finds Anderson. Anderson out top on the right-left wing. Anderson looking down low to Temple, can't find him, but has Bannett. Bannett, step back. Dead, makes a move. Step back, shaving and bacon for two. Got it.
That's a great move there from Cody Bannett, just crossing back and forth, going in, finishing off the tough layup. What a move.
Cody Bannett cooking that time with that move. Now has Hembry in the left wing. Hembry looking down low to his team. Turns it over. Broth turns it over. Ooh, takes a deck fall into the coaches on the bound there. Doc Nash takes a hit to the shin.
Yeah, he about took out Doc Nash's knees there. If he'd been standing, he'd have been on the ground, but not a great pass there from the big fella. Maybe he needs to be one on the block, receiving those passes in the future. Not a great look in.
Caden Temple has the top of the key, guarded by Wilcox. Temple trying to make a move, finds Bannett. Bannett made the shake and bake. Another move, upper 15, it's blocked. Rebound comes down to Hembry. Hembry hits the deck. Now we'll have Mole heading the other way. Mole making a move on Bongeball, can't get around him. Back now, Hembry pump makes some three, travels.
Eastern has got to stop helping up their teammates in the middle of the play. I mean, they're giving up easy transition looks because Eastern will have a guy on the ground and then one guy will run over and pick them up. I mean, pick up your guys after the play. I mean, it's kind of leading to some transitional issues there. Salem, unfortunately, not able to make him pay.
Anderson has in the deep wing this time. Now Temple turns the corner. Temple makes a move down low for two, gets blocked, fouled. He'll go to the line for two free throws.
I think that was a questionable one there. I think that was probably pretty clean, but they called it on the body there. I think you can respect that call, but good little block. But now we're going to see Broth come back to the bench with three.
Braxton Dean at the score table looking to check in for Broth. Temple's first shot is up and it is no good. Short off the rim that time.
About airballed that one.
That right collarbone's causing him some trouble. Some weak in his right arm. Not able to use his right arm for a little while after that collarbone injury. So now we're seeing looking to put a bucket in this time, trying to repossess this ball right here. Temple, second shot's up and good. Able to regroup that time.
He's up to 4 points. All four of those coming at the stripe. 4-6 on the night.
Temple extends the lead to 16 now. Cheatwood on the left wing. Bongeball fighting down low with Dean. Hembry has it. Over to Mole. Mole down low to Deaton. Oh, turns away. Bannett has numbers. Up to Temple. Temple has a number up for two. Up for two. No good. Comes down to Hembry.
Needs to take a jump stop there. Came up with it awkward. Was a bad pass from Bannett to start the transition. Temple went up awkwardly. Probably should take an extra dribble.
Hembry atop the key. Guarded by Temple. Down low Deaton. Deaton for 12 feet. Up and no good. Rebound comes down to Bannett. Bannett up strong with that one for a rebound. Temple heading the other way. Caden Temple. Back to Bannett. Bannett for three. Got it. Cody Bannett lets one fly and drains one from deep.
Eastern opened up this lead to 19. Salem's going to have to get back into this one in a hurry. They haven't scored yet this half.
Cheatwood, top of the key, it's slot. Takes a screen. Cheatwood for 15 feet. No good. A rebound comes down to Temple.
Good contest from Bannett.
Looking deep, can't find a pass. Temple back at the Bongeball. Bongeball looks for a three, doesn't take it. Temple does as well. Anderson, the right wing. Anderson makes no move. Anderson slowing things up a little bit. Momentum's shifting now a little bit to the Musketeers.
Gotta get the ball back to Bannett. He's hot.
Bannett up for two. No good. Rebounds down to Temple. Temple for two. Fouled. He'll go to the line for two shots.
Temple, we're going to see if he has a chance to get on the board now. He's 0 for 2 on free throws so far tonight, I believe. He's got to get himself going. He's the last star from Eastern not to have scored yet in this one.
Brody Temple looking to cap off the five-man starter lineup to put buckets on the team points on the board tonight. His first shot's up and no good. This lead sits at 19, 35-16. Musketeers on top. 5:03 remaining in the third quarter. Halfway through, a quarter of the way through, nearly a quarter of the way through the second half. Now with 5:03 remaining. Dean's going to take a seat. Now he'll stay on the floor talking to Coach Jalen Nice on the sideline. Temple looking to cap off. He gets a 1 for 2 this time from the line. His shot is up and it is good.
He got lucky on that one. He bricked that one in. Let's see if that can't get some momentum going for Borden Temple, the talented sophomore.
36-16 now. Musketeers lead over the Lions. Cheatwood on the right wing. Trying to find a cutting. Wilcox can't. Go over to Short. Short guarded by Rose. Finds Broff. Broff trying to post up on Temple. Can't. Back up to Wilcox. Wilcox over to Mole. Mole is top of the key. Mole over to Short. Short trying to make a move. Doesn't. Back up to Cheatwood. Cheatwood dribbling around. Back up to Broff. Broff to Mole in the corner. Mole taking a corner move. Mole for three for Wilcox. No good. Rebound comes down to Temple. And we'll have a foul. Foul on Broff.
That's going to be his fourth. And a bad sign here for Salem. Aiden Miller checking back into the game. That's a sight you don't want to see, especially with Hembry having three of his own.
Jackson.
They're going to bring in Les Bowles to guard him. I don't know if he's going to be able to match up down low with Miller very well.
Jackson Broff picks up his fourth foul of the evening. We'll take a seat with 4:27 remaining in the third quarter. Here we go with Temple. Temple directing things up. 3 is the offense now for the Musketeers.
Up 20 now.
36-16. Temple down to Bonnett. Bannett for 3. No good. Rebound by Miller. Miller gets stripped from behind, but Miller has it again. Miller going for 2. Got it. Aiden Miller, series of events on the floor there for him, but gets 2 to go. 22-point lead.
There's not much you can do to stop him when he gets to his spot. Now 22-point lead for the Musketeers. I said it before the half. This game would be won or lost in the third quarter for these teams. I said either Eastern's going to pull away or Salem's going to have to mount some sort of a comeback. The third quarter hasn't gone Salem's way. Almost 4 minutes in, still haven't gotten a bucket to fall. And then on the other side, it's been all Musketeers so far out of the half, scoring, 9 straight now?
9 straight now, opening this lead up to 22 out of the break. Musketeers 38, Lions 16. Almost through 3, 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Jalen Nice has talked things over with his team a full timeout.
He's got to rally his team here quick. We're getting to the crunching hour of this game. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. You still got 12 minutes left in this one, but if you don't start getting some offense going, it's going to get ugly real quick because, Eastern's got some hot hands right now. Bannett, he's feeling himself. He's going to start shooting a lot of shots down here in the crunch time. And Aiden Miller, if one of them misses, there's a good chance he's going to get it with Romero Hembry on the bench.
Romero Hembry has 3 fouls on the evening. He'll take a seat. All the big men for the Lions on the bench right now, except for Les Bowles. Les Bowles not the most experienced varsity athlete for the Lions in basketball. Coming off having a few health issues back last season, still following up into the season, able to find his way back onto the court, but not the most experienced Salem Lion on this lineup.
At some point, Coach Neese is going to have to make that call to get Romero Hembry back in this game. You can't let him sit because every minute you let him sit, Miller's going to get a couple more offensive rebounds on you.
Mole now trying to get things directing around a man defense still for the Musketeers. Mole looking down low, has Cheatwood for 3. No good. Long rebound comes down to Short. Short gets fouled by Rose. Alley Cat not playing fierce like he used to.
Yeah. Landon Rose gets a real bad whistle sometimes, Eli. I'm starting to notice that over the couple of games we've been watching this year. It's an unfortunate whistle there for him. He picked up 4 fouls in that Borden game that we watched that one time. We're going to see what he can't do here tonight.
Wilcox over to Wes Bowles. Les Bowles from 18 feet. No good. Opposite side rebound comes down to Bongeball. Bongeball, Wolf situation, but Bennett has it. Bennett, Wolf situation. But no, Bennett goes for 2. Gain 1. Cody Bennett drives the length of the court, coast to coast, and gets that one to fall for an and 1 situation.
The Eastern now up 40-6 or 38-16 with a chance to get a third here for Bannett. He's really taken over this game so far. He's going to have a chance to get his, I believe, 20th point right here.
Bannett's shot is up and good. 3-point conversion that time for Cody Bannett. 41-16 lead now for the Musketeers. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. Cheatwood has it. Crossing the timeline now. In shambles. The Lions offense is in trouble right now as Wilcox will take a 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Caden Temple. A foul. He'll go the other way. Going to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Bongeball, he's got bounce. He had a great contest on that 3. Temple getting up to get that rebound. Now he's going to have a chance to shoot 2 more, extend this lead even further. This is dire situation here for Salem. You've got to stop the bleeding somehow or this game's going to be over real quick.
Real quick indeed. Lions down by 25 points against the Musketeers as Caden Temple going to the line for 2 free throws. Having trouble tonight from the charity stripe. His first shot is up and good, though. We're getting closer to that time. The second game of the holiday tournament doubleheader on WSLM. West Washington Senators and the Borden Braves next. Both teams head to the locker room.
That'll be a fun one, Eli.
Temple, second shot is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Wilcox. Wilcox out to short.
Temple could not just get it going from the line tonight. Maybe a little bit of regression to his freshman year form from the stripe. He's got to figure that one out eventually.
Wilcox has on the right wing, go to by Bonjabal. Wilcox back over now to short. Excuse me, Chastain. Chastain for 15 feet gets fouled.
Yeah, Bennett ain't going to like that one, but he got him on the arm. Bennett out here quote saying it's weak, but he got him on the arm there. They're going to call that one every time, especially shooting a jumper.
Wyatt Chastain, the 5'10 senior, goes to the line for 2 shots. His first one is up and good.
He's going to knock that one down. They're going to just go ahead and get Aiden Miller out of the free throw line. Got him going, sitting up on the block already.
3:08 remaining in the third quarter. Musketeers lead 42-17. His second shot is up and good. Wyatt Chastain, perfect that time from the charity stripe.
Salem
Pressure coming.
Up a press now. Yeah, we're going to see if they can get some success out of this
2-2-1 press from the Lions now. Breaks the press. Picked off from behind. Short has it. Short finds Wilcox. Wilcox doesn't have numbers, but he'll take it anyway. Pulls back out now. He's going to find Short. Short is going to have a teammate open of Lloyd. Lloyd back over to Short. Short trying to make a move on Bonjabal. Does. Turns the corner. Gets stripped away. Temple has it on the turnover. Bonjabal has it. And now Temple will have it. The Salem line faithful over here looking for a travel, but no call because of that's not a travel at all because he was on his knees and didn't have possession of the ball fully. But Musketeers will have it down low to Miller. Miller back out to Temple. Temple pump fakes. Temple going for 12 feet. Up and got it. Peyton Temple lets one fly and knocks it down.
That's a big confidence one for Temple. Finally getting a non-free throw line point to go tonight. Temple creeping up on that double digits mark. He's got 7.
Bennett tips it away.
He had a breakaway. He was going to try to dunk one there.
Cody Bennett head the other way with ahead of his team.
Cody Bennett wanted one there. He was trying to get down, maybe show that he can actually dunk.
Let's implement the transition take foul.
Yeah, he's not going to get the chance to show off his bounce there, but he'll get a chance to shoot 2, maybe move to 22 points at the line.
Bennett looking now, trying to get the lead out now to 28 points. Closely near 30. The Musketeers blowing out the lines now. There's still a chance for a comeback, but it's very, very slim. 2:20 remaining in the third quarter. Bennett's first shot is up and good. 27-point lead now for the Musketeers. Kate Anderson checking back into the game for Miller. Miller, standout player for the Musketeers tonight. Offensive rebounding coming for him excellently. Bennett can go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. His second shot is up and it is good. 2 for 2 that time. 28-point lead for the Musketeers.
Yep, he's up to 22 now. Just one shy of his jersey number 23. Bennett having a spectacular night so far for the Musketeers.
John Harrell's predictions. Punch in the air now. Bowles has on the corner now up to short. 25 on 25. Now see Chastain. Chastain looking for the cutting of Bowles. Can't find him. Chastain has it crossing the top of the key. He's going to have Wilcox. Wilcox makes a move on Bennett. Wilcox turns it away. Wilcox turns it over. We'll head the other way.
No contesting on that one. He pretty much threw that one out of bounds off his own leg. We're to see what Eastern can do against this press. Now they got both guards in, Bennett and Temple.
Long pass over to Bennett, the skip pass. Bennett looking to make a move now, double teamed. And about turns it over, but finds Brody Temple. Brody Temple going for a layup and gets one to fall. Brody Temple knocks one down. 30-point lead for the Musketeers. That mercy rule is close to being in action now. And that turned it over.
Salem just not going their way this half, only having the 2 points so far. I mean, I think this one's about all over, Eli.
1:33 remaining in the third quarter. Musketeers lead 48-18, 30-point lead over the Lions. Anderson guarding close on the Peyton Shock coming into the game for the first time tonight.
Getting the freshman a little bit of playing time when it matters. You're going to maybe see a little bit of the future for the Lions here.
Wilcox has it. Trying to find Shock again. Can't. Back over to Chastain. Chastain trying to make a move on Rose. Rose checked in the game. Back now over to Short. Short guarded by Temple. Short makes a move to the baseline. Short tries to get the corner. Short down low to Bowles. Turns it over, though. Temple has it. Temple, the elusive defense that time.
He is a ball hawk on defense. I mean, no passes get through. No dribbles get through. Can't be dribbling errantly around him.
Temple has it now. Guarded by Chastain over to Bennett for 3. No good. Opposite side rebound coming down to the Lions. Turnover, though.
That's another over the back there for the Musketeers. I mean, I think that's just 2 guys making a play on the ball there. I don't see that foul call very well there. I don't think that's something you can call.
Referees not letting him play in this third quarter. There's 9 fouls on the board
Wasn't
combined.
really a box out there. I mean, nothing really. I think that's a no call.
Under a minute now in the third quarter, 48-18 lead for the Musketeers. Bowles has it in the post position. Back up top to Chastain. Chastain reverses it now over to Wilcox. Wilcox looking to complete the reverse over to Mole. Does. Mole has it. Mole doesn't take the three, though. Picks up his dribble to Chastain. Chastain for three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Mole. Tipped away. Foul.
Yeah, Chastain let that follow through down too early. I knew that one wasn't going. He dropped those hands real quick. Never going to give yourself a shot on that one.
2 free throws coming now from Adam Mole, the 5'10 junior.
I don't know where that foul even came from there. Somehow gets assigned to Brody Temple. Don't know what that one really was. Kind of a loose ball play. We're going to see if Salem can't knock him down.
Adam Mole, the lefty, leaves one short that time on the front rim. No good. 0 for 1 to start the series.
Much like the first quarter, Salem only having 2 points in this period. I mean, they've just got to have an improved segment, especially looking forward to tomorrow's game where they'd probably be playing either Borden or Dub-Dub. More than likely going to be Dub-Dub, in my opinion.
No shot that time coming from the line. Turnover on the lane violation from the Lions. Stepping over the free throw line before he shot it.
I was about to say what even happened there. I mean, they hadn't even gotten the ball yet, and they had pretty much woven it dead.
2-2-1 now. Press coming from the Lions. Immediately broken by the Musketeers. Have a chance for numbers. Pull it back out, though, with 16 seconds remaining, looking for the final shot.
I think it's a little too late for this press. I think you should probably put it on about the start of the third, maybe give Eastern uncomfortable looks.
Anderson gets fouled hard. He'll go to the deck. Hits that elbow. That's not hurt. That's caused him a lot of trouble this season. But he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to come out after that one. That one didn't look like it felt very good. I think Anderson will probably exit after that one. No point of leaving him in and getting hurt in this game. I'd have to assume Weatherford's going to sub him out.
But first, he'll have to go to the line to complete 2 free throws for the Musketeers. 48-18, 8.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Anderson, a quiet night so far, just 3 points so far in this one.
His first shot is up, and it is no good off the back iron. Put that one long. Looking to extend this lead up to 31 points. 48-18. Musketeers lead on top, big over the Lions. Anderson looking to extend the lead out now, getting more numbers on the board for him. His second shot is up, and it is good. 49-18 now, 31-point lead for the Musketeers. One final shot, though, 7 seconds of counting. Mole's going to do it himself. Mole, no, finds down Chastain. Chastain from his 18 feet gets fouled, and no one. Oh, man, he back at the end one that time.
I got fouled on the shot. Maybe guarded him a little too close there from the Musketeers side. Decent little play call there from Salem before the half to get one up. Just couldn't get it to fall. Going to have a chance to knock him down from the line. Chastain still scoreless here tonight in this one, I believe.
Cade Anderson's going to tough it out. Put his arm brace on, his pad for his elbow, and stay in the game for the Musketeers. Chastain's first shot is up and good. Wyatt Chastain, the 5'10 senior, at the line, getting fouled from an 18-footer.
Cuts it back to a 30-point game.
30-point game. Don't call it a comeback just yet.
Be hard to.
Wyatt Chastain's second shot is up and no good. Down to Bongeball. Bongeball has a chance. Bongeball dribbles it out, though. End of the third quarter. Musketeers lead 49-19, 30-point lead for the Musketeers.
Yeah, so far, I mean, just a nightmare third quarter there from the Lions. On the other side, a great third quarter there for Eastern. Cody Bennett, really a scoring explosion there. He's got 22. He's outscored the entire Salem squad here tonight, 22-19, if you just take Cody Bennett's points. So, I mean, Salem got not a lot to play for in this last fourth quarter. We'll see if they can't bounce back tomorrow night.
For sure, it looks like we're going to see the Musketeers head to a championship Saturday opportunity tomorrow night, looking to four-peat the county tournament, the holiday tournament to be exact, looking to four-peat over everyone being dominant the past 4 years. Well, now third quarter expires. We'll send you way back for fourth quarter action here on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach. We thank you for joining us.
5 times national champions, 22 conference championships,
3 on the way. Yes!
17 Big Ten players of the year,
Throws up a shot.
7 basketball Hall of Famers, and countless memories on the court.
Trace puts it up. Oh, what a spin move!
This is Indiana Hoosiers basketball.
Ready to resume action here on WSLM. The Lions down by a handful, more than a handful, down by 3 handfuls, down by 30, 49-19. Musketeers on top. 24 minutes played, 8 to go. in this contest.
We're going to have to see a scoring explosion here from Salem to get back into this one. Don't know if we're going to – I don't think it's in the cards tonight.
Mole has over to Lloyd. Lloyd missed from 3. Temple rebounds it now. Temple looking up for his outlet pass. Can't find him. Now over to Bennett. Bennett looking down low. Down to Miller. Miller looking to turn the shoulder. Miller does. Back out to Anderson. Anderson doesn't take the 3 like anticipated. Anderson dribbling around. This game is all but over with. Anderson back over to Bennett. Hands it off. Bennett trying to make a move. Out to Anderson. Anderson for 3. Cade Anderson from the deep corner. Lets one fly. Splash. Nothing but nylon for Cade Anderson. 52-19. 33-point lead.
They're going to see if I'd see a lot more slower possession for the Musketeers, but I think they're going to try to run this one up if they can. I mean, it's county rival. Referee missed a shove off there.
Has Brock. Brock gets blocked and fouled by Bonjabal.
That's an unlucky possession there from Eastern. Mole probably got a pretty good shove off in there, and then Brock gets the rebound, gets a foul there. Going to see if he can't get it up to 21 here for Salem. Just been a rough night at the office so far for the Lions.
Jackson Brough, 6'3" junior, at the line to shoot 2. His first one was up and no good. 7:09 remaining in the ball game. Musketeers up 52-19.
He's got a weird free throw.
His second shot is up and it is no good. Rim around that time and out. Miller had the defensive rebound now. Pressure coming in the defensive zone for the Musketeers.
I mean, Brough squats about all the way down to the floor to get his free throw off.
That's an old-aged free throw from him.
It's like Caleb Jones.
Bennett, Temple has it, but now we have a travel on Anderson. Anderson turns it over on a travel. Not a lot working for them in these possessions.
Still, both teams waiting to get back in the column here. Going to see Salem just trying to play for something here. Got to play for future experience, maybe play to get your confidence up that you can do it next time out against this Eastern team. You got another matchup later in the season with them.
Santa Claus is in the building now on the far side of the corridor of the gymnasium.
He's been here all night. He's been walking in and out of the concession stand over there.
He is answering. He's checking to see if the concession has cookies and milk. They may not. So he's checking off the box of the Musketeers, answering the wish they had for Christmas to go to the championship game again, and they will tomorrow night against the second game winner. Down, out, and outside of Mole. Mole, guarded by Anderson, a 3-2 zone coming from the Musketeers. Lloyd takes a long 16-footer, gets knocked down. Anderson, Temple gets taken to the floor, but he'll travel. Lions will take over.
Yeah, Temple going up for that one, kind of getting shoved to the deck there. I mean, they call a travel on him. I mean, not really anything controversial there. Temple taking a little bit of a fall. Hopefully he'll be all right. I mean, like we've mentioned all night, first game back.
Hembry down low. Hembry turns it away. Hembry from the short corner. Down over to Brough. Brough trying to make a post move. Turns the shoulder up for 2. No good. Rebound, sits out of bounds. We'll go the other way. Musketeers take possession.
I think that, not quite sure who that one went out on. I didn't really have a great angle from here.
Coach Nice.
Right,
Coach Nice living on the sideline of his team. Nothing working for them tonight. Centering pass to Anderson. Temple. Temple to Bonjabal. Bonjabal back at the Temple.
Nothing really working. The press only worked one time. We've gotten one turnover off of it. Eastern's really been dicing it up once they got Cade Anderson back in the game to deal with it.
Down low to Bonjabal. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line. Oh, he won't go to the line at all. I thought we were in the bonus still.
I think Salem probably could have went to that press a little bit earlier, probably done it on some of the lineups that Eastern had. I mean, back when Eastern was running those 1 or 2 guard lineups with Bennett and Temple, I think that's the time to press. I mean, we have Landon Rose and Bonjabal trying to break that press with Temple. They just kind of did it too late. It never really worked except for against that lineup. Now they got the 3-guard lineup back in. I just don't think it's going to give them much success.
Anderson pulls it out now, looking to let this clock run up by 32 points. Anderson makes a move to the baseline. Doesn't get there. Has Temple. Temple back up to Anderson to reset. Looking now to Bonjabal. Bonjabal doesn't get the pass, though, off the shin of Adam Mole. Stay on the side of the floor. Musketeers looking to put this one away. Now up by 32, 52-19. 5:42 remaining in the ball game. Bonjabal has it. Bonjabal makes a move. Bonjabal down low. Looking for that. Turns it over, though. We're going to see Lloyd. Lloyd has it. Out pass up to Short. Short looking down low to Hembry. Can't find him. Short makes a move to the center. Short for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Miller. Miller outlet pass to Temple. Temple. Outlet pass to Bonjabal. Bonjabal up for 2. No good off the double bounce on the rim.
Now, Bonjabal struggled tonight. Just the 2 points. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, he had 20 some odd against Dub. He's got to recover. Temple gets broke.
But Bennett doesn't let that one. He took that one personally. Bennett did, and he came by and swatted that one away.
Now, if this wasn't a 30-point game right now, Temple would probably be a little bit embarrassed, but can't really fault them in a 30-point game.
All they can say now is scoreboard. But I think we could blame that a little bit more on his shoes, as he's been slipping a lot more than just on the guard tonight. He's been slipping so much on that court. His shoes are not giving him much pleasure.
Yeah, I think he might need to go back to a different pair or get a new one or something. He has been sliding around a lot tonight.
Don't want to cover up for Caden Temple, but
yeah, I mean, feels like he's catching it. He's kind of sliding a little bit on that one. I mean, wasn't really a particularly flashy move that got him on the ground either.
And Temple turns it over. He'll be fouled.
I don't think that was a great call on the foul there. I don't think Chastain really got him very much. I think you probably could have let him play there. Salem fans pretty angry about that one, but I mean, they've kind of mellowed out since they're down 30 now.
5:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Musketeers lead.
They called that one on Temple.
52-19.
They called that one on Temple, even though he had the ball in that situation. That one's a weird one.
Hembry has it in the corner. Gets a screen coming from Chastain. Chastain up to Lloyd. Down to Cheatwood. Cheatwood coming back into the game after having a few minutes of rest. Cheatwood, back cut pass to Chastain. Chastain out to Wilcox. Wilcox makes a move down low. Gets 2 points. Doesn't get it. Hembry was a rebound. Hembry up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Temple. Brody Temple.
Salem just cannot chip into this 52-19 point game here. Eastern still leading by a lot. 52-19 here. 4:30 to play. Just ugly so far for Salem.
Temple pulls it out at the top of the key. Over to Anderson. Anderson looking for Temple down low, and he'll have a foul on Hembry.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
No, a foul on Brody Temple.
We're calling a hook and hold there on Temple. In the college game, that's going to get reviewed, but I mean, I don't think you'd be calling that.
A flagrant 2 foul on Brody. I was joking.
Coach Neese really wanted that one, but I don't think it's really going to make a 32-point difference here.
Lloyd about turns it over, finds Hembry down low. Hembry trying to make it on Temple. Hembry, long pass to Wilcox. Wilcox takes the baseline. Wilcox gets fouled by Brody.
A rough set of sequence there for Brody Temple. Got screened by Evan Lloyd throughout that play. Probably missed a moving screen there for Temple. And he ends up committing the foul on Alex Wilcox. We're going to see if Salem can't cut into this 32-point lead. Still 52-19, but they will be shooting free throws the rest of the way out.
At the line, Alex Wilcox, 6'3" senior. His first shot is up, and it is no good. Back iron, left that one long that time. Aiden Miller will check in for the 4 foul, contending Brody Temple.
I mean, at this point, you're just playing for pride. And, I mean, Salem, just 3 points this half. I mean, it's just been a rough day here so far for the Lions.
His second shot is up, and it is no good. Off the back iron. Double bounce come down to Anderson.
About fell in eventually.
Anderson, long pass up to Temple. High pass, keep that long high pass. Temple has it. Up to Anderson at the top of the key, near the timeline in the corner. Anderson makes a move. Anderson gets down low. Anderson gets for 2, no foul on that one as he hits the deck real hard. Lloyd has it. Down to Temple. Temple takes it away. Temple has it to Bennett. Bennett, a long pass, turns it over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood heads the other way. Series of events happening very weird right now. As Cheatwood gets fouled, he'll go to the line.
Anderson can't get one to go his way right now. He's hit the deck a few times tonight. He's taking some tough hits. I think I'd be looking to get him out right now, all the hits he's been amounting up to. But we're going to see if Cheatwood can't knock down a basket. I mean, just 3 points this half, like I keep mentioning. They just can't get it done.
Jaden Cheatwood's first shot from the line is up and no good. Having a lot of problems from the free throw line tonight for the Lions. Not many have fallen for them. This lead is still at 52-19. Musketeers on top. Jaden Cheatwood's second shot is up, and it is no good. Short that time.
They got Aiden Miller on a lane violation there. That one's pretty clear. I figured that one was going to happen.
He'll get a third chance from the free throw line now. But Coach Weatherford wants to talk things over with his team.
He's icing them, Eli.
Ice the shooter in basketball is now a thing.
Yeah, get that guy a ball in his hands so he can stay warm.
Full timeout for the Musketeers. We'll send you way back for the remaining 3 minutes and 39 seconds in the fourth quarter. Musketeers lead 52-19.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, Baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 9 for dining and carryout, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 to 8 or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $12.99, where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.
Back here at Borden High School, the Musketeers going to prevail in this one. Up 52-19. Jaden Cheatwood will complete his series from the line here. Up and good. Got that one. Breaking the 20-point threshold now for the Lions.
Finally getting another basket here, or another point here for Salem, I should say. 52-20. They're fourth at the half.
Down 32. Bannett has in the corner. Skip pass over to Anderson. Anderson pulls it out, looking to slow things down. Anderson on the time clock now defending it. And now he'll take it, dribble off. Guarded closely by Chastain. Anderson pulls it back out again. Finds Bannett. Bannett has the baseline. Doesn't take it. Pulls it back out again. Bannett, that's Temple. Temple to Anderson. This game is all but over now. It's been over since the end of the first half.
I don't know how you got a 5-second closely guarded call out of that one there. Made Anderson get downhill, got a layup. Sorry, I ended up cutting off Eli there.
That's all right. 54-20, 34-point lead for the Musketeers. Almost an offensive foul there on the charge. On the screen. Didn't call it there. Fouled, though, is Caden Romero-Hembry, the freshman, going to the line for two more.
Salem got a good whistle there. Romero-Hembry hitting Anderson, checking him in the back on the screen. Then they foul out Cody Bannett on that play. I thought that one would have been on Aiden Miller. Cody Bannett can't believe that one was on him there. He'll head off. He'll get an early break here tonight. Landon Rose will get to come back in this one. Eastern's got it all pretty much secured here. 34-point lead. Bannett, he'll end the night with 22. A decent little night for him. Still on pace to outscore the Lions by himself right now.
Hembry's first shot takes a short bounce, but a roll in.
He got a real good roll on that one. Kind of took a weird bounce off the front of the rim and then ended up getting some forward roll and ended up trickling on in to get it to 21 for the Lions.
2:49 remaining in the ball game. Musketeers lead by 33. His second shot is up and good. 32-point lead now for the Musketeers.
Yeah, now Salem tying Cody Bannett's point totals for the night tonight. I mean, just not what you want to see if you're going to be competing in a ball game.
Full court pressure coming now. 2-2-1 press for the line from the Lions. Temple takes the sideline. Safety net pass to Rose. And Rose turns it over on the floor. And we'll have a timeout from Salem.
We give to Coach Neese. He's persistent. He's not going to give up no matter what the score is, no matter how long's left in this one. I think this one's about over, but Salem they're still playing for pride here at the end of the day, Eli. I mean, you never want to get beat by 30 by your county rival.
Full timeout from Coach Jalen Nice, first-year coach of Salem. The Musketeers lead huge, 32-point lead, 2:41 remaining in the ball game. We'll send you back for the remaining time on the clock here.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas. We're going to need more pepperoni. But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni pizza. Make it bigger, make it bigger. More is better. It's extra large with extra cheese and covered in more than 60 pepperonis. When I say a handful of pepperoni, I mean my hand. What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation. 1, 2, 3, Shakaroni! Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
The new Shakaroni is available at your Salem Papa John's for a limited time, starting at only $13.99. Call today at 812-883-3369 or order on your Papa John's app. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
The final 2:41 is ready to ensue. Musketeers lead the Lions 54-22. In this one, 32-point lead. We're ready to conclude this one. Cheatwood has in the backcourt. Cheatwood guarded by Anderson on an off-ball scramble here. Cheatwood makes a move to our side of the floor. Now over to Chastain. Chastain back over to Cheatwood. Cheatwood for deep three. No good. Rebound comes down to Bonjabal. Jump ball. We'll head the other way. Musketeers take possession.
A quick jump ball there. Bonjabal trying to get a hold of that rebound, not quite able to grab it by himself.
Now Anderson. Anderson, pressure coming from the Lions. Safety net pass to Rose. Rose takes the sideline. Rose trying to get out of the pressure there. It does. Finds Temple. Temple takes the baseline. Throws it back out. Shifting and shaking there. Down to Miller in the post. Miller skip past the Bonjabal. Bonjabal. Long pass and throws it away.
This Eastern team, some of their younger guys having a little bit of the issues with this press. Bonjabal, I mean, he hasn't been playing basketball for a long time. He showed a little bit of issues there. Rose has had his share in this one. We're gonna see if he can't get adjusted to this pressure.
Cheatwood has it, passes over now short. Short to Bowles. Bowles down low. Bowles can't make a move. Finds Short. Back out now to Chastain. Chastain guarded handily down there from 12 feet. Pass short. Cheatwood. Cheatwood down to Bowles. Bowles for two. Up and got it. Les Bowles gets his butt points of the night.
Bonjabal, he tries to jump out of the gym every time to block a shot. Didn't quite get to it on that one.
Bonjabal has it now, finds Anderson. Anderson pulls it out now, 1:33 remaining. Musketeers lead by 30, 54-24. Cheatwood fouls him.
Eastern still 2 fouls off now from shooting some free throws in this one. We're going to see if Eastern can't keep this win in the 30-point range, or if Salem's going to break it back into about a 20-some-odd point.
We're going to see Rose pass it in the ball now for the Musketeers. Has Bonjabal. Bonjabal get down low. Bonjabal looking for the shot. Got it. Up, no good. Now with Bowles get the rebound.
The Bonjabal struggles continue. Just 2 points tonight. They didn't really need him to do a lot tonight, but hasn't been able to make the layups that we've seen him make in the past, Eli.
Chastain are short to Bowles. Bowles gets a shot from 15, banks it off, no good. And we'll head the other way. Musketeers take possession up by 30 points.
Just 66 seconds left in this one. We're going to most likely see Eastern probably not take another shot in this one, to try to dribble it out.
Temple safety net pass to Rose. Rose long pass to Bonjabal. Bonjabal to Anderson. Anderson pulls it out. The clock will close to expire. Final minute running out now. 54-24.
Yeah, Coach Nice trying to get his players up in pressure here. Might end up giving up another basket. We're going to see if Eastern, I don't think they're going to even try to shoot it again.
46 seconds and counting. 54-24. Musketeers lead. Heading to the championship game tomorrow night. Anderson down to Miller. Miller up for two. Got it.
I stand corrected. Aiden Miller got a chance to get a layup there. He took it. Kate Anderson, senior guard, he can handle pressure like the rest of them. He got in, got an easy look for Miller.
Cheatwood, skip pass over to Short. Short in the corner to Chastain. Chastain for three, got it. 29-point lead for the Lions.
And then
the Musketeers.
Time out there from Coach Nice. He's trying to keep us here longer than we need to be, I feel like, at this point. But maybe he's drawn up the 30-point play here, Eli. Guess we'll see what happens out of this timeout.
Coach Weatherford is looking to draw something up here to send this one away, hopefully to get things going for the Musketeers tonight. Up 29 points. Looking to go back up 30. Now 56-27, Musketeers on top with 23.8 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, just a great game here for Eastern. They look a different team than the last time we saw them in this building. Coach Weatherford is one of the best in the business. He's always going to have his guys ready. He had them ready tonight, despite missing Weiniger and Branson White. I mean, could you even imagine how different this game would have been if Eastern's, with their 10 deep guys or 9 deep, however deep the rotation is. But, I mean, it's a great game here for Eastern. Really taking care of business of their county rivals. Set yourself up for a chance to keep that trophy in the cabinet back home. I mean, it's not a long bus drive down here to Borden, but they're definitely going to be driving home happy tonight.
For sure. And now Anderson has a full court press coming from the Lions. Rose gets that cutting out of the pressure. Finds Anderson. Anderson takes the sideline, across the timeline. Anderson looking to go down low. Gets up for two. No good. Rebound coming out to Miller. Miller for two. Got it.
Aiden Miller gets it back past the 30-point threshold. 58-27 now. That might be our final score.
Wilcox has it. Back out now to Short. Short doesn't take a shot, though. Turns it away. And the Musketeers prevail. They'll go to the championship game tomorrow night against the game winner of Game 2. Senators Braves up next on WSLM. Final score from Borden, the first game of the holiday tournament. Musketeers 58, Lions 27.
The Musketeer faithful are happy. I believe, would this be the 7th straight win over the Salem Lions? I mean, it feels like it's been a very, very consistent win streak so far. Not sure if – I think it's been since about 3 or 4 years ago since that last Salem victory. I mean, they just have not been able to get it going over the Musketeers. Eastern going to go play for another championship. That's what this program's always been about. They want to play for the championships. They want to go get the trophies. Coach Weatherford going to have another chance at it next time out.
Definitely. It's going to be an excellent opportunity for the Musketeers again to four-peat in this one, as they're going to have their ritual go down now with Coach Weatherford jogging his way in there, jumping up and throwing it down.
And Coach Weatherford, I mean, if there's any doubt that he has this locker room, he'll always have this locker room. His players love to play for him. He's one of the smartest ones around in the business. Gets himself another victory, and he's going to get himself a chance to play for a champion. Get his team ready for a championship tomorrow in just about 12 hours or 24 hours.
24 hours to prepare his team for a county championship contention.
See if we can't get Coach Weatherford up here. Get that mic ready real quick. I'll go see if I can't get him
We're
up
going to
here.
send you away. And final score from Borden High School, the first game of the holiday tournament. Musketeers prevail 58-27 over the Salem Lions. They'll head to the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30 here on WSLM. I've been Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach. We back for second game action here on WSLM.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the Play-A-Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-through open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch WSLM's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's shortlist? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and enjoy the holiday tourney right here on WSLM.
What a weekend for Purdue basketball. They're the all-time leader in Big Ten titles. He's cooking today. And they play right here all year long. You don't want to miss a single game of Boiler Bowl this season. What a weekend to be a Boilermaker. The Purdue Boilermakers play here.
Okay, we're back here at the post game here with Coach Weatherford and Cody Bannett. We're going to get to talk to them for a little bit. Big win tonight, fellas. How are you guys feeling getting to go play for a championship tomorrow, Coach?
Well, we are trying for 4 of them, so it's 4-peat for us. So kids played well tonight. Cody, everybody played really good. Cody was on fire tonight, doing some stuff like he can do. And but we had such a good week of practice. I felt like we was going to come out and play good, play loose, have fun, and that's what we did. And I compliment my team. They stuck to the game plan, and they also stuck to the scouting report. We knew who the shooters was. We knew who they weren't, and so all that was so good. I'm so proud of them. And Cody was actually on fire tonight. I wish we didn't have to pull it out there, but we wanted to get some rest for our legs, get ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to let him do the rest of the talking.
Yeah, before picking up that fifth, he was outscoring the Lions by himself. He had 22. They ended up with 24.
Yeah,
Big
I didn't
night
know
for
that.
Bandit right there. Thanks for having it. Thanks for coming on, Coach. Good luck tomorrow. Now we got Cody Bandit here, the star junior here tonight. You had a huge game so far, Cody. What was it like getting to have another consecutive victory over your county rivals like that?
Pretty good. Came out pretty good. Had 13 first half points, and then came out strong in the second half and put them away.
Yeah, Cody, you had a chance there. It was looking like you'd maybe get to show us if you could truly dunk or not. They fouled you on the clear path. How'd you feel getting that chance taken away from you there?
Oh well, there'll be another one.
I guess we'll see if there's another one there, Cody. Using all 5 of your fouls tonight, that's not typically like you there. I mean, had a pretty good game. Like I mentioned to Coach, you're outscoring the Lions by yourself before you picked up that fifth foul. I mean, what's it like to try to get to your spot every night, just continuing to shoot whether you're making them or not to get those shots up?
Pretty good. Those last 2 foul calls, though, they were bogus.
I saw you weren't very happy with those last couple. I know you never want to leave the game. You're always mad when you leave the court. You're always wanting to stay on. You play up a lot of passion, Cody. You had a great game out there tonight. Eli, you got any other questions to ask Cody here tonight?
No, you covered most of it. A very good game, Cody. Excellent play from you tonight. Looking forward to your championship game tomorrow night. Musketeers versus Hurricanes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here, real quick before we send you off. What's one key for victory tomorrow, Cody? Let us inside real quick with insider view from you.
KT shutting down Casey Nash.
Hey, you heard it here, folks. Focusing on Nash tomorrow will be a priority for the Musketeers. Tune back in here 7:30 to see Cody Bandit and the Musketeers take on the winner of Borden and Dub tomorrow. Thank you, Cody, for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
We'll send you away again.
Yeah, we'll send you away again. Then we'll get a nice little pregame going for this Borden Dub game. Me and Eli going to be taking on that game again tonight. So if you're an Eastern or Salem fan, stick around to see who will be playing tomorrow. If you're a Borden or Dub fan just now tuning in, we'll have all the action here on WSLM. Thanks for listening.
Final score once again from Borden High School. The Musketeers prevail in the first game, 58-27 over the Lions. We'll head to the championship matchup tomorrow night against the winner of Game 2 here, Borden Braves versus West Washington Senators, warming up now. We'll send you way back for second game action here on WSLM. I'm Eli Guthrie alongside Dylan Beach.
Not everyone can be a champion in high school sports, but everyone can be a champion of high school sports.
That's right. Fans and parents can be champions. Coaches and officials, educators, and the media can all be champions of high school sports. I'm Paul Knighty, Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Janie Ulmer. Being a champion of high school sports is about so much more than winning and losing, setting records, or raising trophies.
It's about supporting the mission of education-based athletics, preserving the opportunity for student athletes to grow and develop in the second classroom, and to protect high school sports for future generations to come.
Champions of high school sports are just one of the many reasons that education-based athletics in Indiana are so special.
And the easiest way to be a champion is by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic event.
This is showing support. This is championing high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Get Du Bois County Tire Call. Big or small, they serve it all. They have the name brand tires, to keep it cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving me. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Unlock a season of savings and fall road trips with Michelin tires. Between October 11th and October 27th, get $70 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem, Davies County Tire and Supply in Washington, Knox County Tire and Supply in Vincennes, and Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big and small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the fillet of fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-through open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch WSLM's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
We welcome you back here to Borden High School. I'm Dylan Beach alongside Eli Guthrie here for this holiday tourney classic. Game 1 is over. Now it's time for Borden West Washington. Eli, we had an interesting first game. Eastern really ran away with that one. Can you give a quick game recap to anyone just joining us for this Borden Dub-Dub game?
The first game, the Musketeers and the Salem Lions, very, very outfought there from the Lions. West Washington, Musketeers, I can't speak tonight. Musketeers pulled away very quickly, up 16-2 at the end of the first quarter, and they ended up just pulling away increasingly after that, giving up very few points. Ended up pulling away. A lot of numbers came from the press breaker for the Musketeers in the fourth quarter. Nothing worked for the Lions tonight. They gave up a lot of shots, a lot of back cuts. Too many three-pointers give up for them tonight, and too many buckets in the backcourt there for the Musketeers. Lions could not hang on. Musketeers prevail 58-27.
Yeah, it was all Eastern in that first game, Eli. That was certainly true. Borden Dub-Dub. We're going to see if we get a close one out here tonight. John Harrell has it at 55-46. I think that might be being a little kind to the Senators tonight. All the games we've seen Borden in so far, they've taken care of business. They have a premier point guard / shooting guard in Kasem Nash. He can go get his best basket anytime he wants. He'll certainly be the key in on Dub-Dub tonight, as if they can just get a guy on him to stop him, Eli.
Definitely. Watching Borden and West Washington, both teams this season, Borden started the season off very quick against the Musketeers. Previously, back in November, Kasem Nash able to put up 51 points in that outing. But now he's starting to slow down a little bit to get kind of motivated here to get other aspects of the game going with their teammates. But now we're going to see West Washington, seeing them a few weeks ago against the Musketeers, able to win. Musketeers able to pull that one through in double overtime, 59-56. Kenton Chase able to put up a few numbers there, able to make things worthwhile for him. We're going to see them tonight looking to pull through in this game, if they can, against the Borden Braves, a tough team, defending sectional champions on the floor tonight.
Yeah, Borden's definitely a solid team. First-year head coach for the Senators. Going to have his hands full tonight. Jamie Cummings, 1-3 to start this year. Last time out, they lost one to Trinity Lutheran, 58-46. West Washington, they're certainly going to be led tonight by, I believe, the senior guard, Kenton Chase. 5'9", he's a little bit undersized, but, man, he can go score the basketball when he wants to. He's been West Washington's best player for the last few years. He'll be a hard one for Borden to slow down on the other hand tonight.
Definitely will for sure. Kasem Nash, a very, very agile, versatile, elusive in the game of basketball, able to turn shoulders, do quick J's, and get shot up very quickly when he needs to, and they fall very consistently. He has a high shooting percentage. As we see him in warm-ups here, has not missed a three yet. In warm-ups, he's be ready to go, get his momentum going again tonight, looking to get a championship selection here again tonight for the Braves.
Yeah, going to give Borden another chance. What? Oh, okay. Eli's going to go do some recon reporting, see if he can't get us the starting lineups for tonight. If I had to assume what the starters would be right now, I'd go for Borden, Keith, Missy, Schmidt, Lewis, and Nash. On the other side, if Dub-Dub sticks with some of their starters we've seen throughout the year, I'd say it'd be Cambrum, William, Russell, Rosenbaum, and Kenton Chase, man at the point. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. Another sort of rivalry game, not quite as intense as a Borden Eastern or a Salem West Washington type of rivalry. But, it's still a game you want to win. Dub-Dub now a few-year drought without a holiday tourney. Borden, they've fallen in the holiday tourney championship a few times here in recent years. We're going to see if they can't get bounced back here and get another matchup for the Eastern Musketeers tomorrow night. We, of course, all know what happened the last time they faced off against Eastern. Wasn't a pretty game for the Musketeers, with a great game for Borden. We're going to see if they can't get back to the championship game tomorrow night. Eli Guthrie back here with the starters for this first game. Starting tonight for Borden, number 4, Xander Keith. Number 11, Judd Missy. Number 21, Kasem Nash. Number 24, Will Bannett. And number 43, Colson Compton. On the other side for the West Washington Senators, the visiting team tonight, Jackson Cambron, Titan Williams, Holden Russell, Ian Rosenbaum, and Kenton Chase. Eli, I about had those predicted right. Had Dub-Dub 5 for 5. messed up a little bit on the Borden side. What sticks out to you about those starting fives for both these teams tonight, Eli?
What sticks out to me is that the Colson Compton starting lineup for them, because he did not start the first few games of the season for the Borden Braves. Now in the starting lineup, wanting to turn things around, make things well for him. 6'5" sophomore in the starting lineup for the Borden Braves, and as well for the West Washington Senators, seeing Holden Russell on the starting lineup from the freshman, a freshman guard coming in, trying to take things in his own hands tonight. I'm assuming he's going to be guarding either him or Kenton Chase, going to be guarding Casey Nash tonight.
Yeah,
they got their hands full in that matchup.
Yeah, I'd have to see Chase on him. Eli, we're out here for the starting lineups. Game shortly away. Let's get a key to the game for both teams. If Dub-Dub's going to win this game, what do they have to do?
West Washington is going to have to rebound the ball. Contest shots, rebound the ball in order for themselves to prevail tonight. It has to be known a lot. The West Borden can shoot the ball very well when they get hot. And West Washington can do the same, but they don't get hot as often because Borden has more of a die-hard defense in basketball than West Washington does. If Borden's going to win this game, they have to do the exact opposite. They have to shoot the ball with purpose, have to play the game very well. Dylan, one final thought I have to say tonight is that the Senators have to play the game slow but with urgency. They have to savor every possession if they're going to win this game tonight.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the last game, how young Salem had been throughout the years. Dub-Dub's been a young team for a few years now. Now those young guys that have been playing for him for the last few years now are seniors and juniors. They have the experience. Borden certainly also has the experience. These are two experienced teams, both hungry to get their first holiday tournament. Neither one of these teams have won one of those since they've been in school. Going to see a lot of fight here tonight to get to a championship tomorrow night, Eli.
Definitely. We're about time for that action here. I'm excited for it. My first color commentating basketball game. It's going to be exciting. Braves, Senators. We got action ahead of us.
Yeah, we're going to see who comes out on top tonight. Borden or West Washington. Should be a good one. Both teams still here tonight. Eastern and Salem here scouting out who they're going to be playing tomorrow night. Eastern, of course, will get the winner of this game, while Salem will be knocked down into the third place game, and they'll see who they get tomorrow night, too. Out to tip for Borden is Compton versus Rosenbaum. We're going to see who wins this one. Or Williams is tipping for West Washington, pardon me, folks. We're going to see who wins this one and gets us underway here from Borden High School. Tip is up. Dub-Dub wins the tip. Taysom Nash steals it over, though. Borden will start off on offense. Missy up top. Swings it over to Bannock. Bannock now to Nash. Nash looking to get downhill. Dribbles back. Hits him in the corner. Nash getting directed out here by Missy. Missy up top. He's been some sort of a Robin for this Borden team this year alongside Nash. Nash now with it on the wing. Missy up top dribbling around a little bit. Now to Compton. Nash got it. Back up top to Missy. West Washington getting set up in a 2-3 zone here. We're going to see what Borden has to break it.
If Senators can get this 2-3 zone going very well, might slow down the three-point game if they can get going.
They'll see if Borden can shoot him out of it. Kasem Nash looking through a three. Shot fakes. Takes it back now. Over to Bannock. Bannock to the corner for three. No good. Kasem Nash with the rebound. Keith missed the three. Nash gets the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball here. A controversial call to start the game. West Washington going to take over on offense after a very good defensive possession that lasted almost an entire minute there.
Kasem Nash came from the near side corner to get that rebound in the center of the lane, able to rip it away, but jump ball contest right there.
We're going to see what Dub-Dub can do now. Pin chase for two. Misses the layup. Nash with another rebound. He's already got a couple now. Nash dribbling up the court. Looks for Bannock. Bannock passes back to Nash instantly. Nash looking into Compton. Can't get it there. Missy at the volleyball line now. Receiving his orders from the head coach, Doc Nash. An experienced coach. He's won plenty of these holiday tournaments over the years. He's going to see what he can get his Borden team into. Missy off the skip pass. Drives downhill. Shoots for two. Misses the layup. Compton trying to fight for the rebound. Can't get it. Rosenbaum's going to collect it for West Washington. Chase up the court. Now to Russell. Russell passes back out to Chase. Chase settling down his offense real quick. Looking for a shot here at the volleyball line. Hands it off back to Russell.
Borden's going to have to settle down on this defense if they're going to try to stop West Washington on these back cuts they've had setting up here in a few possessions.
Chase gets a screen from Rosenbaum. Mid-range jumper, good. Kenton Chase gets it started off 2-0 here. Starting off the game with 2. Kenton Chase going to be huge for Dub. He's almost certainly going to have 20-plus if they're going to have a chance on this one. Skip pass into Compton. Compton gets stripped away by Chase. Chase fighting for it. Compton. What probably could have been an offensive foul on the Braves on the chuck-off. Kenton Chase caught an elbow to the face. It's going to be a foul on Chase, his first of the night. That could be big there for Borden. If they could get Chase into foul trouble, I don't know what this West Washington identity would be without Kenton Chase.
Not very well known if they don't have Ken Chase. A very quick athlete on this offensive zone and defensive zone for the Senators.
Bennett on the wing. Now looking for Nash. Nash dribbling back up top from the volleyball line. Shoots a 3. A long one, no good. Compton going to collect the rebound. Stolen by Rosenbaum. Chase going to collect it and bring the ball up the court now for West Washington. They lead 2-0, 5:30 to play in this first quarter of Holiday Tournament action. Cameron passes it to Williams. Williams now to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum gets it to Cambron. He passes out of it to Russell. Russell trying to get downhill to Chase now. Gets a screen. Bounces it back out to the wing.
Settling an offense now. A key that I said of the game for the Senators is to slow the game down and play with urgency but slow.
For 3. He hits it. Sorry to cut you off there, Eli. Kenton Chase knocks down his 5th point of this one, open up a 5-point lead, and maybe we could have an upset brewing here in Borden.
5-0 to start. What a offensive start for the Senators, holding down the Borden Braves so far.
Hits it. Missy says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Hits the 3 in Kenton Chase's face. Borden's got 3 points here now. Got a fan trying to hype up the crowd now. 5-3, 4:30 left in this one. Kenton Chase looking for an offense here. Gets downhill. Going to go baseline. Rosenbaum for 3 from the corner. Hits it. Rosenbaum 1 for 1. Knocks down his 3 there. He hit the deck after that 3. It was a tough shot set up by Kenton Chase. Bennett now from the free throw line. Misses that one. Williams going to get the rebound. Titan Williams, almost a big man for this West Washington team, collecting the board there. Chase downhill. Finds his man in the corner. It's Cambron. Cambron to Titan Williams. Shoots it from mid-range. Shoots it long. Tries to get his own miss. Chase is going to miss the rebound. Compton going to get it. Now we're going to see Borden try to slow it down a little bit. Keith shoots a mid-range. Jay knocks it down from the elbow. Nice little jump shot there from Keith.
Judd Missy and Xander Keith have all the points for the Braves right now. Kasem Nash not starting off very quickly for the Braves right now. It's very slow for him to start.
Just the one shot for Kasem Nash, that volleyball line 3. We're going to see what Dub can do. Cambron for 3. Misses. Judd Missy going to collect that one. He's getting out and running here. Gets it out to Keith. Keith now to Nash to Bannett. Looking inside for Compton. Compton from the low block. Finds Bannett cutting. Gets it to go. Bannett shoots it from about the back volleyball line. Gets a nice little floater to go. Cuts this lead 7-8 now. 3:15 to play.
Sealing the inside there for the Braves. Able to get inside and out and then dribble off the dribble, get the 15-foot line and throw one up. Got 1 for 2 there. That was a great play from Bannett that time on the floater.
Kenton Chase gets a screen from Cambron. Passes it out now. Rosenbaum for 3 from the top of the key. He hits that one too. Rosenbaum red hot so far. Going to see if he can't keep that one going. It'll be great for him to help out Kenton Chase whenever he can. 7-11 now the score. Borden, Misty puts up a floater. He gets it to go. They now trail 9-11 here. 2:40 to play. Tough little basket there from Judd Missy.
For sure, Judd Missy able to get inside there. Another floater type situation for the Borden Braves. Able to get inside, find his footing, and get one down off of a contested shot, highly contested shot.
Rosenbaum to Russell to now Chase. Chase back to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum trying to get downhill. Shot fakes from the key. Getting Chase trying to dribble it around. Gets it out to Cambron for 3, and that one's going to be long. Compton going to collect that one. Kasem Nash is out and running. They don't really got numbers, but he's going to take it anyways. Guarded closer by Cambron. Missy. To the corner for Bannon. A 3. No good there. Going to be rebounded to Rosenbaum. He's going to get that board. Get a foul there. We're going to have two Borden players entering in the game here. It's going to be Lewis and I believe who's 31?
Schmidt.
Lewis and Schmidt checking into the game for Borden now. Going to see what they can bring. Borden, slow start here early. normally used to an offensive explosion, and now they got a press on. Kenton Chase trying to get out of a trap. Gets it over to Rosenbaum. Gets it past the timeline now. Rosenbaum has Missy on his back. Probably gets away with a foul there from Missy. Kenton Chase looking for the screen from Rosenbaum. Gets it. Tries to go to the corner, loses dribble, steps out of bounds. It's going to be Borden ball.
Kenton Chase got himself in shambles there, turning himself over. Got to the corner, try to get the baseline. Something that's not working for the Kenton Chase this season is getting downhill to the baseline when he gets so close to that baseline and turning it over every time.
And Kenton Chase, probably arguably Dub-Dub's best player. We're going to need him to have a big night for victory. Going to see what Borden has in store now. Bannett from the volleyball line. They're looking for Nash once again. Gets Schmidt inside. He puts up a 2 and gets it to fall. Schmidt off a curl. Gets a tough layup to go. Tied up at 11 now. Minute 19 to play. Dub-Dub going to have to get this one across the line. They're getting pretty close to a 10-second call. I don't know if they're going to get it across. They're going to use a timeout there. The senior Rosenbaum going to use a timeout. Tied up here at 11. Minute 12 to go. Eli, let's send it away for a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the last minute of this first quarter.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking for Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's homestyle.
We welcome you back here to Borden High School. Our second game is underway. It's 11 to 11, minute 12 to play. Dub-Dub, two-headed snake so far. If Rosenbaum and Chase have all the points. Borden a little more balanced. No points for Nash, though. Chase gets it back up top. He's around the volleyball line, looking to score here. Gets it over to Russell. Russell now in the court of Cambron. Cambron hits Chase cutting, puts up 2, gets it. Nice little cut there from Kenton Chase. He gets his 7th point of the game and extends this lead to 2 now for Dub-Dub. 13 to 11.
No look backside there for the Braves on defense. Allowing Chase to get inside is the plague for the Braves to start this game tonight. Able to get something up. Now Chase has his 7th point of the evening.
That was a
quick start.
It was a great cut there from Chase. Now Missy puts up a 3. That one looks up. No good there. Chase with the rebound. He's looking to slow it down. Dub-Dub going to have to control the tempo tonight. A low-scoring game would be a win for them. They're probably going to hold this one for the last basket.
A 2-1-2 defense.
Left. Yeah. Doc Nash, he's known to throw a lot of different looks at a team. They got 10 seconds to try to get a basket here before the half. Russell tries to throw it to Cambron. Nash intercepts. 4 seconds now. Missy going to have to put it up himself. Passes. Schmidt. He gets it off in time. No good on the layup. We're going to go to the half at 13 to 11. A weird into that half. Or weird into that quarter. My bad there, Eli. Let's take another commercial break here. 13 to 11 is our score. Dub-Dub leaves. Thank you for listening.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas. We're going to need more pepperoni. But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni pizza. Bigger, 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 bigger. More is better. It's extra large with extra cheese and covered in more than 60 pepperonis. When I say a handful of pepperoni, I mean my hand. What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation. 1, 2, 3, Shakaroni! Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
The new Shakaroni is available at your Salem Papa John's for a limited time, starting at only $13.99. Call today at 812-883-3369 or order on your Papa John's app. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
An unexpected first quarter so far here from Borden High School, Eli. If you'd have told me before the game that Des Washington would be winning this game after 1, I wouldn't have believed you, but they've had a great start to this game. 13 points, all of those coming from Chase and Rosenbaum. What do they got to do to continue this game and maybe pull up the upset here tonight over the heavily favored Braves?
We saw in the first quarter, that last 2 minutes of the first quarter, we saw where Chase was able to get backdoor cuts to that last few minutes and get buckets very quickly. He had a few curl route cuts there, getting him a 3-point shot. He's doing a lot of great things as Senators team right now.
A couple new Senators in the game. Morrow and Brown checking in. They joined Chase, Rosenbaum, and Williams out there. New look for them. Missy, top of the key. He's looking for Kasem Nash, trying to get him involved. Schmidt gets it inside, or Keith gets it inside. He gets fouled on the arm. Not going to be going to the line yet. Not a lot of fouls in that first quarter, Eli.
No, not very many at all. Maybe 2 or 3 of them in total. But now we're going to see them start tightening this game down a little bit. It's so close down the first half. Start tightening the game down a little bit, calling more calls.
Kasem Nash to inbound here. He gets it in to Isaac Lewis. We're going to see what Nash does now. Passes it away instantly. Missy looks in for Schmidt. Schmidt gets another one to fall. Schmidt, he's got a couple of baskets here tonight. He's having himself a nice little game, just living in the lane right now. Chase brings the ball up for West Washington. Over the timeline now to Morrow. Morrow to the corner of Rosenbaum. He's looking in for his cutter. Chase can't get it there. Chase now has the ball at the volleyball line. Gets it over to Morrow. Morrow looking for the cutter. Gets intercepted by Missy. Borden's got numbers. Schmidt gets it stolen by Chase. Dub-Dub's going back the other way. Morrow can't collect it. Going to get saved back into play to Borden. They've got a 5-on-4 here. Nash brings it up. Gets into the lane, steps back, shoots it, gets it to go. That's just a tough shot to knock there off his back foot, Eli.
6-foot senior, able to get his game started now in the second quarter. Already having a lot of points in the previous few games in the first quarter, now opening things up.
His first basket of the night, 15-13 is our score here from Borden. 6:45 to play. Rosenbaum from the corner, looking into Williams. Williams dribbles it out now. He's getting harassed by Missy. Tries to look for Morrow. Morrow gets it, throws it away. Rosenbaum gets it, tries to save it in. It's going to get thrown off Borden. Doc Nash doesn't like that call. He thinks Keith didn't get hit with that one. He thinks Rosenbaum was maybe out of bounds before he threw it, but Dub-Dub going to keep possession regardless.
The pressure increasing now from Borden to West Washington. Things are starting to go into shambles. The Senators, as they're not getting much buckets to start the first minute and a half in the second quarter here as they had in the first quarter, the first few minutes.
Cameron rechecking in the game for Titan Williams. Going to see him go to the bench for the first time. Passes into Morrow. Rosenbaum gets it back to Cameron now. Back to Chase. Chase slowing it down a bit. Dribbles in. Gets it out to Brown. Morrow stuck in the corner now. Gets it back out to Brown. Brown's looking for Chase. He skips it across to Cameron. Chase trying to slow it down up top. Drives. Gets it into Rosenbaum in the corner. Short corner, Rosenbaum. The trap comes. Cameron gets it back to Chase.
This defense causing a lot of trouble for Senators right now.
Brown for 3 from the court, from the wing. He can't get it to fall. Kasem Nash with the rebound. They got a 4-on-5 here. Schmidt fell down. Missy from the wing, back up to Nash. Looks to shoot from deep. Drills it. Kasem Nash, he wouldn't be scoreless for long. He scored 5 straight in this one now. 18-13, Borden trying to open up a lead in their home court. Chase over the timeline, over to Morrow. Morrow gets it back to Kent Chase, looks to drive, gets stopped by Keith. They're going to call a foul, blocking foul, I believe, on Keith there. Keith can't believe it. Probably was the right call there. I think got a lot of body there on Chase as he tried to drive.
Yeah, it was more of like a hook play there from Chase. Chase trying to get around him, but he kind of stuck his foot out, taking his leg away. A nice, the right call there from the referee from the near sideline. Like we're seeing, the defense is causing a lot of trouble for the Senators right now.
18-13, Borden leads. They're running a 2-1-2 still. It's working pretty well for them so far. Rosenbaum back out to Brown. Brown skips it over to Chase. Trap looks to be coming from Missy and Nash. It doesn't. Gets it back over to Russell. West Washington just passing around the wing right here, looking for an opening. They're not really finding anything easy right now. Brown tries to skip it over to Russell. Bout intercepted by Missy. Gets it into Cambron. Tries to throw it inside to Rosenbaum. Gets intercepted by Compton. And Borden's going the other way. Judd Missy dribbles downhill. Shoots it for 2. Gets it to fall in. Gets a friendly roll there. Borden up 20-13. I think we're going to see a timeout come here from Dub-Dub. First-year head coach Jamie Cummings. Got to get a timeout here before this Borden crowd takes over. We'll be right back after these messages. I'm Dylan Beach alongside Eli Guthrie here for this holiday tourney action. Thanks for listening.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Borden High School, where Borden, now off a 7-0 run to start this half, has a 20-13 lead. Eli, we were talking about what West Washington needed to do to stay in this game. They haven't really been doing it so far. Borden coming out hot. What has Borden really been doing to get Dub turned over here?
That defense, 2-1-2 defense, causing a lot of trouble for the Senators as they have not got things going since they get into that first quarter, being up by 5 points to start, now down by 7 early, not even halfway through the end of the first half here in the second quarter. It's going to be crazy defense coming from Borden the rest of the night. Doc Nash, like you said earlier, very well known for throwing multiple looks at you on the defensive end of things, even the offensive end of things. West Washington has to slow the game down and be able to handle pressure better.
We know it from our playing days, Eli. He'll go man-to-man. He'll go 2-3. He'll go 2-1-2. He'll press. He'll throw a lot of different looks at you. It's not easy for a Dub team to read those new looks. Chase, now over the timeline. Looks for Russell. Gets there. Chase back up top to Cambron. To Chase again. Off Russell's legs. About turned over. Gets it inside to Cambron. Once again, he's trapped now. Going to be a foul here on Borden. Maybe getting lucky there. Threw it into the middle. The trap came. There was about 3 guys on Cambron. Not a great offensive possession there from Dub.
Not at all. They got the middle like they wanted to. The 2-3 zone look now from Borden. Got to the middle. The middle defeats a 2-3 zone, but he got hounded immediately. He caught it.
2-on-2. It's a dangerous place to be. Williams checking back in now for Brown. Russell gets it in the corner. Screen coming for Rosenbaum. It's going to be intercepted by Compton. Compton's moving around all over the place here tonight. Nash up the court quick. Back to Keith, to Missy now. To Keith in the corner. Shot fakes. Gets Rosenbaum to jump. Missy down in the lane. Gets it into Compton for 2. Gets it.
Compton got his first 2 points of the evening.
It's been all Borden here in this second quarter. Got to see a answer here from West Washington against this 2-1-2. Russell back to Chase. Gets a foul called inside. I believe that one's going to be on Compton. Was hounding Williams a little bit too much inside. It's weird, Eli, seeing Borden. They have a lot of size on this team. Normally an undersized team. Now they got a couple of guys inside that can really take advantage of their height now.
They sure can. But to look at it earlier, the first quarter, Kasem Nash had no points. And now he already has 5 in the second quarter, opening things up very big for him, that volleyball spike line 3 earlier in the quarter.
He scored 5 straight to start the half. It's been a great quarter so far for Nash. Still shy of what he would normally be scoring at this point, though. Rosenbaum from the corner, getting hounded by Missy. Chase looking around up top, gets it back over to Russell. Russell skips it, and that one's just going to go right out of bounds. He's looking for Cambron, couldn't get it to him. Borden going to take back over once again, 22-13 here. First quarter was a good one for Dub. They've gone completely absent in the second. Into Compton in the post. Goes up for a hook. Misses that one. Rosenbaum going to get the miss.
Lackadaisical passes coming from West Washington now, floating it, kind of telegraphing passes more than zipping and getting to the player.
Chase got it out of the corner to Cambron. Now Chase back in the corner. Looks for Russell. Skips over to Rosenbaum for 3. Can't get it to fall. Borden gets the long miss. Kasem Nash up the court. Cuts inside to the free throw line. Shot fakes up under. No good there. Russell with the rebound. Dub going to slow it back down. Never mind. Looks up for Cambron. Cambron for 2. Gets blocked by Schmidt. Shoots a mid-range. Gets it to go. Cambron got blocked. Russell got the board. Passed it back out to him. Knocked down the mid-range. They trimmed the lead to 7. 22-15. 2:45 to play in this first half. Missy directing traffic. Gets it over to Bennett. Now Schmidt looking for the option on the wing here. Missy gets it in the middle, puts up a floater. That's the fall. Dub letting Missy just cut right to the free throw line with no effort to stop him at all.
He has 11 points in the night now. Opening this offense up.
They're all from the lane, too. Chase from up top. He's looking for an option here. Down 9. Gets it over to Rosenbaum in the corner. Rosenbaum take a step. Tries to get a shot off. Cambron for 3. Knocks it down. 24-18 here from Borden High School. Dub is refusing to go away easily. They're going to need a couple of stops here. Schmidt tries to get the pass in. Gets deflected. Borden recovers. Nash from the free throw line. Gets fouled. Oh, almost hits the and one jumper. That would have been 3 points and awful hard to lay off the mid-range and one. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Kasem Nash that time, able to get inside, get a shot, but I feel that was more of a jump into the defender situation rather than him getting fouled from the body foul. Something to be noted is that the referees are going to be very, very lax on the calls tonight on the offense when they throw legs up like that.
That's a hard thing to try to differentiate the call now. There's been so much debate about the leg kicks over the years. Nash puts up his first free throw. It's going to fall. He's going to get to 25. We're going to have a mass substitution here from both teams. I believe Kylan Nash is one returning to the game. He'll be coming in for the first time. Keith will enter the game as well. I believe Dub sticking with the same lineup. Out there for Borden right now, Compton, both Nash's Keith and Missy, a lineup they've been familiar with all year long. Nash gets the second one to fall. They're up 26-18 now. Extends it back out to 8. Rosenbaum. Borden now back with a press. Rosenbaum looking to get it up. Gets it to Cameron. Cameron over the timeline to Chase. Chase looking to drive in on Compton. Pulls up for 2. Gets the bench to roll in. 26-20 now. Trims this lead to 6. Minute 30 to play. Nash looking for a shot. Pass it to Keith. Missy on the corner. She puts up a 3. Can't get it to fall. Keith's going to get the rebound, looking back out for Nash. Nash from the volleyball line. Drives in. Falls down. Gets it to his brother Kylan. Kylan brings it back up. Missy slowing things down here. Minute 18. Nash now just holding the ball. Takes a dribble. Tries to get downhill. Does. Spins back out of it. Missy over to Keith. Now in the corner for Kylan. Puts up a 3. Leaves it short. Going to be a foul, I believe, on Borden. They got Compton on the rebound, fighting a little too hard for that offensive ball.
Going back to that earlier in the possession where Nash got thrown to the floor, Kasem Nash got thrown to the floor there. Not a missed call, but not necessarily a good call from the referees there, allowing too much contact to go away on this game.
Yeah, we got Bannett re-entering in for Borden. Titan Williams going to the bench for, I believe, Brown. Rosenbaum, the safety net pass, gets it up to Russell now. Rosenbaum trying to get over the timeline. Gets it up to Canbrum. Gets it up to Chase. Chase almost fouled. They've got numbers here. Gets it over to Russell. Russell up for 2. Got it to go. 26-22. Dub storming back with a little bit of their own run here. Now only down 4 with 40 seconds to play in this first half.
The press slowing a lot up for Borden now, giving up so many back cut layups there, or even wide open layups to West Washington on those press breakers.
I think Borden's going to hold it for one last shot. It looks like Dub's going to just let him hold it. We're going to see what Nash is rallying in the call here from the sideline. 20 seconds left. They're getting in position. Judd Missy from the volleyball line, directing around traffic. It's been a great first half here from Borden High School. We're going to see if Borden can't cap it off with a basket before the break. Keith sets a screen. Missy trying to get downhill. Looks for Compton. Intercepted by Rosenbaum. They might get a shot off. 3, 2, 1. Rosenbaum can't get the shot off. Gets a foul there, Rosenbaum. I didn't hear the whistle from up here with all the noise. Rosenbaum getting downhill. 1.9 seconds left. He'll be shooting 2.
Great pickoff from Ian Rosenbaum that time.
They going court to court. I mean, from a big fella's perspective, that's a great move.
It is, for sure. Able to go coast to coast and pick up a foul, and now going to the free throw line. Didn't hear the whistle. Neither one of us did. But now going to the free throw line, looking to put 2 on the board.
Rosenbaum, a pretty good shooter. Can't get his first free throw to fall. Maybe this Borden crowd getting to him a little bit. It's 26-22 here. Could trim it to 3 before the half. I mean, if you're looking at this game from a Dub perspective, it has to be a win. They've kept it within striking distance. They've battled back whenever it looked like Borden was going to pull away. Rosenbaum, second free throw up, and it is also no good. Tries to get his own rebound. He's going to foul Will Bannett there. And Borden not in the bonus yet. They won't be shooting free throws. They got 0.8 seconds left. We're going to have to get a pass all the way down the court, almost no time to dribble and get a shot off here.
Ian Rosenbaum, usually a very consistent free throw shooter, not allowing much to work there.
Full court pass to Nash. Gets it up. Williams sends that one to a different area code, though. We're going to head into halftime. 26-22. What a first half there from West Washington. Keeping this one close. Borden so far not really been able to get going. Kasem Nash kind of a quiet first half in regards to him, Eli.
Definitely. Something very slow for Kasem Nash. Only having 7 points in the game in the first half. He had 26 against Eastern in the first game of the year in the first half. All the points for Borden in the rest of the season now slowing things up. It's been noted that he's started to slow down and started to regain his consciousness after that first game and not getting as many good looks as he used to as the defenses are adjusting.
Yeah, ever since he broke Borden's one-game record for scoring, I mean, it feels like he's slowed down a little bit. And, I mean, this is a Borden team so reliant on him. They have other guys, but none of those other guys are typically going to go out and score 20 for you like he will do every single night. He's certainly going to have to turn it up if they're going to pull away. Or Borden might – I mean, West Washington might just stick around in this one the rest of the way.
Definitely. It's something that could be stick around. They stick around. West Washington does that very well. A few weeks ago, I was on the call for the West Washington Eastern game. West Washington stuck around the whole time. Different story for Eastern, though. They didn't have Caden Temple or Brody Temple.
Yeah.
But now they have Caden Temple back. But
I mean, for sure, Eli. What were you saying?
I was going to say that Caden Chase tonight has become very versatile as he was back against Eastern a few weeks ago. Able to turn the corners, able to get to the middle, get some floaters up, even hit some threes.
Even with his speed, he impacts the game in many ways with his just downhill speed. Dub going to definitely have to lean on him heavy throughout the end of this game. I mean, this is not the same Dub team we've seen in previous years. They've gotten some more experience. They've been starting, it seems like, this same group for the last few seasons now. I mean, they've grown up together. They've gotten a lot of experience playing together. And if they get enough threes up, look out, because they can knock them down. 1 through 5, all 8 players can pretty consistently knock down some threes.
Definitely, sure can. They're all very well known for their shooting abilities, and they're making that known. They haven't made that known tonight, but they're going to have that chance to if the defense cannot step up and make some more plays. It's a 26-22 lead right now for Borden. Something to be noted is that West Washington has to step up the defense a little bit, throw some different looks at them, get Coach Cummings to in the locker room, make some adjustments for this halftime break.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments because we know Coach Nash will drop something new at halftime. Let's send it off for some commercials. Maybe we'll come back, do a little bit more of a halftime show here tonight, Eli. Borden leads West Washington 26-22 here in our second holiday tournament game. I'm Dylan Beach alongside Eli Guthrie. Thank you for tuning in.
What a weekend for Purdue basketball. They're the all-time leader in Big Ten titles.
He's cooking today.
And they play right here all year long. You don't want to miss a single game of Boiler Bowl this season.
What a weekend to be a Boilermaker.
The Purdue Boilermakers play here.
Get Du Bois County Tire Salt. Big or small, they serve it salt. They have the name brand tires, you know, to keep it cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving me. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Unlock a season of savings and fall road trip with Michelin tires. Between October 11th and October 27th, get $70 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem, Davies County Tire and Supply in Washington, Knox County Tire and Supply in Vincennes, and Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Not everyone can be a champion in high school sports, but everyone can be a champion of high school sports.
That's right. Fans and parents can be champions. Coaches and officials, educators, and the media can all be champions of high school sports. I'm Paul Knighty, Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Janie Ulmer. Being a champion of high school sports is about so much more than winning and losing, setting records, or raising trophies.
It's about supporting the mission of education-based athletics, preserving the opportunity for student athletes to grow and develop in the second classroom, and to protect high school sports for future generations to come.
Champions of high school sports are just one of the many reasons that education-based athletics in Indiana are so special.
And the easiest way to be a champion is by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic event.
This is showing support. This is championing high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Merry Christmas and enjoy the holiday tourney right here on WSLM.
Not everyone can.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, johnjonesautogroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's shortlist? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the Play-A-Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-through open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch WSLM's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm loving it. If you're looking for a church in the area to spend your Christmas season, try Turning Point Church at 899 West McLean Avenue in Scottsburg. Come see Pastor John Jackson and the congregation at Turning Point, a place for second chances and new beginnings. There'll be a candlelight service on December the 20th for the community at 6:30 p.m. and Christmas service at 10 a.m. on December the 24th. Regular services are on Sundays at 10 a.m., Tuesday prayer time at 7 p.m., and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and online at turningpointchurchscottsburg.com for upcoming events, class times, and more. Also, Turning Point will be having a food giveaway for the community on December the 11th and 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the food runs out. And please share that the church is making showers available to those in need and will be available on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:15 p.m.
We welcome you back here to Borden High School. Christmas time, Eli. It's also hoop season. 26-22 is our halftime score here. Shocking a lot of people here, including myself, on how close this one has been, Eli. Let's recap some of those stats. Let's recap some of the keys to this game on why maybe some of these teams are playing the way they are.
Well, to start, for Borden, Xander Keith has 2 points. Judd Missy has 9 points, opening the game up very well for him.
He's their leading scorer so far tonight. That's unexpected.
Haysom Nash, 7 points. Will Bennett, 2. Garrett Schmidt, 4. And then Colton Compton, 2. Very, very spread out offensive separation there from the Borden Braves. A little bit of everybody getting their share in on who scores the points tonight. Heading over to the Senators side of things, Jackson Cameron has 5. Holden Russell has 2. Ian Rosenbaum has 6. And then Kenton Chase, their leading scorer right now, has 7. 7 on the board for Kenton Chase. Leading their team right now is they're only down by 4 points in this game.
I mean, and it could be a 2-point game if they would have just knocked down those free throws. Rosenbaum very uncharacteristically missed 2 before the half. This could be a one-possession game right now. I mean, it's a lot closer than a lot expected, Eli. Let's recap some of those keys to the game that you had previously outlined on maybe why it's so close in this one.
Well, to start, for West Washington, you got to make plays. And in the first quarter, they made plays. Second quarter, they did not do that as much as they did the first quarter because that defense came in and started separating things down a little bit. But now, looking back over to Borden now, work inside. They have not worked inside very well tonight. They have not handled pressure very well. They've turned the ball over a few times here and there. And they played fast like they said they were going to, but they're not putting the ball in the bucket. It's not getting the ball in the net tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been impressive first-year coach to be able to keep his team steady in this game. I mean, a lot of first-year teams, they don't know how to really close out ball games. We're going to see if they can close this one out tonight. Jamie Cummings, he's got a very difficult coaching battle tonight with Doc Nash, who's maybe one of the best to have ever done it. Almost certainly will be a Hall of Famer when he hangs up the tie.
Definitely, for sure. Arguably already a Hall of Famer without being inducted yet.
I'd say he already is state champion, couple of sectionals in there. I mean, always been running a great program. We're back underway here. Rosenbaum looking in for Williams. Rosenbaum now backing the guy down. Gets it, trying to wrapped up by Casey Nash. Turns it over to Missy. Missy looks for Keith. Now back to Missy over the timeline. Looks for Nash. Nash tries to shoot it, doesn't. Missy gets it back to Nash once again off the give and go.
Got to close down on Nash a lot sooner than that. He's going to get some shots up in your face and knock him down.
Missy looking now inside for Schmidt. Nash trying to dribble downhill, gives it up. Missy directing his traffic around before passing it out to Nash again. To Missy, steps in, tries to shoot one, doesn't. Gets it into Compton. Compton goes up over Rosenbaum, doesn't get it. There's going to be a foul. I think it's going to be a foul on Compton. I think Compton shoved on the rebound. Rosenbaum doing a good job of boxing out Compton, who is quite a bit bulkier than he is.
What a good opening defensive possession there from West Washington, not giving up any points to start the second half like they did to start the second quarter earlier in the game. It's making a lot of ground up. They got to make adjustments. I'm sure Coach Cummings was in their ear about it in the halftime break.
Big news from Borden now. Compton picks up his third foul. They're going to have to lean heavily on Isaac Lewis now the rest of the way out to man in the middle. They don't got a body for Williams or Rosenbaum now. It might be trending in Washington way. They call maybe a phantom travel there on Chase. I don't know where the second foot was, but I don't know.
He kind of left the floor there to throw the ball to a teammate, and they call him a travel on that one. You can leave the floor, but you can't come back down with it. I don't know the call was there.
Pressure's kind of getting to him a little bit. Borden now setting up shop again. Nash from the volleyball line. Looks into Schmidt. Schmidt goes up for two. Can't get it to roll in. Fighting for it now. Rosenbaum gets it, and West Washington's out. Russell looking for Rosenbaum in the corner. Passes it inside to Williams. Gets it to go through the contact. 2-point game here at Borden. 6:30 to play here in this third quarter. Eli, we're going to have ourselves a ball game here tonight.
If you're Eastern sitting in the bleachers right now watching this one, you're hoping West Washington pulls off this upset after getting thumped by Borden to start the season.
Yep, while Eli was speaking, Isaac Lewis cutting back door, getting the ball, getting fouled on his way up. Good little cut there for him. We'll see if he can't knock down the shot from the line. Don't believe he's scored tonight. He's played very limited minutes so far in this one.
Lewis has not been on the board tonight. He's looking to do so from the charity stripe in his first series of the evening from the free throw line.
Knocks down the first free throw, extending this one back out to a 3-point lead.
Very young lineup there. Isaac Lewis, a senior, though. But now we're going to see how West Borden can fight back after giving up a few points, allowing them to crawl back when they're down by a lot to start the second half.
That was a great into the half from Dub as Lewis misses the second one. Russell collects the miss. Now Borden throwing another press on. Russell over the timeline to Cameron. Gets it back to Russell. Russell looking to drive. Looks up for Williams. Can't get it there. Dub turns it over. Missy. He's got numbers. He's looking to push. Nash on the wing. Gibbles downhill. Goes up for two. Gets the left to fall. A little bit of an off-balance left there from Nash, but still knocks it down, gets it to a 5-point lead.
His 9th point of the evening, getting ready, opening things up for him, starting to get cap off the second half.
Chase picks up his dribble, still gets it over the timeline. Shouldn't have picked up his dribble where he did. Russell now from the corners of the volleyball line. Gets it into Rosenbaum, looks in for Williams. Williams, chop fakes, goes up, knocks it down. Williams, couple of quick baskets here for him in this second half. He's trying to fight West Washington back into this one.
That opposite side motion from West Washington's offense has to be key tonight for them in the second half if they want to win this game against the tough Borden team. Getting things inside, feeding down low to Williams, getting 2 buckets right there. 2-point bucket there.
Nash trying to get his shot off, can't. Missy looks inside for Schmidt. It gets stolen by Williams. Now Chase is leading him the other way. Russell now to Rosenbaum in the corner. He wanted to shoot it, getting trapped now. Trying to get rid of it, tries to throw it off a foot, turns it over. Missy trying to get up the court. His knees kind of buckle. He looked kind of hurt at first. We're going to see if he can stay in this one. Missy gets inside. Pass to Schmidt now for two. Misses off the front of the rim. In and out there, Chase leading West Washington up the court now. Senators need a basket. Gets it to Rosenbaum. Tries to shoot a three. Passes to Russell. One more for three. No good. Lewis for Borden going to secure that rebound, and the Braves are heading the other way. Nash cutting inside. Spins. Tries to shoot. Pass up to Schmidt. Missy for three now. Misses. Schmidt gets the rebound. Goes up. Almost got fouled there. Can't get it to go. Keith now. And West Washington, after two offensive rebounds, finally collects it there. A lot of contact inside, Eli.
Sure was. A reference to letting him play now in the second half. Calling a lot of tight calls first half. Now letting him play now. If we're going to have a foul call, I eat my own words there.
Yeah, Rosenbaum was getting trapped there. Borden bailing him out. Missy doesn't like the call. It gets called. Good put on him. We're going to see how many he has. I think that's probably that's his third. I mean, that's just bad luck there for Borden. 3 fouls on 2 of their key players, as Schmidt will come to the bench for, I believe, Will Bannett.
Missy, their leading scorer of the first half, out on foul trouble now. Well, he's still going to be in the game, but he's on foul trouble now. Rosenbaum.
Russell gets it into Rosenbaum. He's going to get fouled. And the Dub crowd likes that call. Borden, not a fan of that one. They wanted it to be a jump ball. We're to see if Rosenbaum can't knock down these two from the line after missing his last ones.
Looking to cut this lead to within 1 point here. Now it's going to start for the Borden Braves as they're going to have to pick up defense here, apply a lot of pressure to this West Washington offensive front.
Rosenbaum's free throw woes continue to haunt him so far. He's 0 for 3 from the line. And for how good of a three-point shooter he is, you'd expect him to knock these down from the charity stripe, Eli.
Definitely. He's a very consistent shooter, like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. He makes these very, very on and on, very consistently.
We commentator cursed him. He knocks down the second one there. We mentioned how bad he was shooting. He hurt us maybe. 29-27 now. 4 minutes to play. Keith trying to get downhill. Now back out to Lewis. To Missy. Over to Bannett. Bannett looking inside for Missy. Missy trying to carve out some space. Gets it over to Keith for 3. And that one's going to fall. Borden takes a 5-point lead on the back of Keith. Going to see if Xander Keith can't keep it going from outside. 32-27 as Borden sets up in a very weird-looking 1-2-2.
Taking the lid off the basket for him tonight, putting up 5th point of the evening at that nice left wing shot corner from him. Left wing 3 from him, getting a bucket back on the plane for him.
West Washington now. Brown for 2 misses the pull-up. Jay, I don't know if that's the shot that they want. Just giving up a 3 on the other end. Xander Keith downhill. Tries to pass it into Lewis, gets deflected. Brown now at half court, almost fouled. They're not going to call it. They're going to give Doc Nash a timeout at half court. A little bit of sloppy basketball being played here. We're going to send you off to break here. Borden leads 32-27 in this Holiday Tourney Classic. Thank you for tuning in.
New babies, sports physicals, 3D mammograms, primary care, pediatrics, oncology, advanced orthopedics, lung screenings, and surgery. From providing community health services to performing the most innovative procedures, the exceptional doctors, nurses, and staff at Schneck have been caring for friends, families, and neighbors for over 100 years. Schneck. Healthy together.
Schneck is the only Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services 5-star hospital in South Central Indiana.
We welcome you back here to Borden High School, where we might have a classic brewing here. Dub trails 32-27. It's been a much closer game than many have expected, Eli. The winner will get to face the Eastern Musketeers to give them a chance to maybe knock them off and prevent them from winning their 4th straight holiday tournament. I mean, they are the team with the big red target on their back. Winning it last year and then winning it the 2 years prior before that too. Winning it 3 straight. I mean, someone's got to knock them off eventually. One of these 2 teams wants to be the team that knocks them off.
Definitely. I'm assuming Borden's going to be where they have revenge on their minds. Although they beat them the first game of the year, still have revenge on their minds after losing 2 straight years to the Musketeers in the championship game.
We're going to see Borden now. Kasem Nash gets it over to Missy, to Bannett. Bannett is holding it tight against this West Washington defensive front. They're still in that 2-3 zone. Will Bannett for 3. He can't get it to fall. Kenton Chase can't get the board. He's trying to get out on the break. Gets stopped by a couple of Braves. Gets it out to Cameron. Cameron passes it right back to Chase. Chase now dribbling across his front. Gives it to Cameron. Cameron over to Morrow. Back to Morrow in the corner now. He's looking for Cameron. Cameron dribbles, picks it up. Tries to skip it to Russell. A bad pass should have been intercepted. Somehow West Washington gets it back. Kenton Chase slowing things down a bit. Cameron from the wing. Morrow from the free throw line. Shoots it long. No good. 32-27. 2:11 to play. Borden's running now. Bannett back out to Missy. Missy for three. Gets it to go. This Borden team makes threes in bunches. They've made a couple now. 35-27. West Washington's going to need an answer.
And it's not something that West Washington hasn't been into before. They've been down 8 earlier in the game, but now they are having to crawl back once again, down by 8.
We're going to get a timeout from the first-year head coach, Jamie Cummings. He knows this one can get away fast. Borden, they knocked out a lot of threes. He's got to get his team settled back in like they did coming out of the locker room. They came back in this game, like Eli mentioned. It's at 8 right now. It certainly isn't over with how Dub can also hit the threes in bunches.
It sure is. Like West Washington hits threes in bunches. So is Borden. Borden does it more consistently than any team I've ever seen. They hit threes like it's nothing.
At a high rate. High
very,
rate.
very high rate. Kasem Nash, second quarter, knocking one down from deep. Very, very deep. Volleyball line. Now we're going to see how West Washington can handle the pressure, down by 8 points, having the ball after giving another bucket to Borden.
Now, West Washington certainly going to need an answer here. I mean, we're certainly maybe going to see a new look out of Borden coming out of the timeout. That's a Doc Nash staple. You get used to one look. Come out of a timeout, he throws another one at you, maybe just for one possession, maybe for a couple of possessions, and then go back to what's been working. He throws so many looks at you. He's a hard coach to game plan against. We know it. Dub knows it. Salem knows it. It'll be a hard one for West Washington to get back into. Chase now getting the inbound over to Russell. Russell in the corner for Rosenbaum for three. He can't get it to fall. Morrow tips the rebound to Williams. Williams gets it to Russell. Russell wanted the three. Bounces back out now. Gets a pass into Morrow. Morrow passes back out to Rosenbaum. Chase settling in here. Dribbling it around the wing. Gets it over to Russell. Russell to Morrow to Williams. Williams gets his shot blocked by Schmidt. Morrow now for two. Gets it to fall. The very deep two there from Morrow. Trims this 1-6. Kasem Nash over the timeline. Dribbling around on Morrow. Swings it to Missy. Missy's been more of the Batman tonight out of that duo. Kasem Nash rarely taking a back seat, but has tonight. Nash now gets it on the wing. Tries to get downhill. Bounces it back out for Missy. Missy to Bannett. Bannett looking inside. Gets it to Missy eventually. Rosenbaum guarding now. Williams tips that one out. Bannett from deep here looking for Missy. Missy wants to shoot that one. Nash will. Gets it to fall. Kasem Nash, there's not a place in this gym he won't shoot from. Knocks down a deep one there. Gets this lead out to 9, Eli.
What an excellent shot there from Kasem Nash. The same exact position as earlier. There's only 2 threes he's hit tonight. It's from that deep, like 30-foot line. Able to knock one down. He's opening the lead up now to 9.
Now Judd Missy going to go to the bench for Xander Keith. Missy has been so good for Borden this year. He was great for him in that first game we saw against them in Eastern. Now tonight, I believe still their leading scorer despite the Nash threes, or if he's not the leading, he's second in scoring right now. Chase trying to direct traffic. Now a trap's coming. Williams gets it. Chase right back. Nash is hounding him right now. And Kenton Chase is going to throw that one away.
They both have their share of 12 points now. Both Missy and Nash both have 12 points on the evening.
I'd say the biggest evolution we've seen out of Kasem Nash in between these 2 years is just that defensive effort. In years past, he wasn't quite the hounding defender that we've seen, but now he has really blossomed into a 3 and D type of player. I mean, he's going to go give you a basket on the other end, but he doesn't take any plays off on defense anymore like he used to. 15 seconds left in this third quarter. We'll see if Borden can end this segment off well. They are already lead 38-29. Nash dribbling around, looking for his shot. Takes a couple of steps, gets fouled on the floor. Not going to be shooting free throws quite yet. We're going to get another inbound here. 3.8 seconds left.
What a possession for Borden right there. Giving it to Nash. He's going to do it himself every time he gets a chance to, but he's not going to have a very good opportunity there. Doesn't turn it over, gets a foul call, bailed out that time.
Probably pass it back into him here again. Trying to get a three off. Probably gets fouled there. Missy for three. I think he got fouled on the 3 too. They don't call it. Dub lucky to escape that quarter, only down 9. Where Borden pulling away a little bit in that quarter. We're going to see if they can't close this game out or if Dub has a little bit more fight left in it.
The referee there earlier on the foul call, the non-foul call there on the three-point line, I read his lips down there. He said that Missy, or Judd Missy, kicked his leg out on the three-point shot, resulting in him falling. So now that's why the foul was not called, but now we'll see a fourth quarter action coming.
I mean, it's a fair call. I mean, refs always going to be fighting that leg kick. As the Salem Lions and Eastern Musketeers going to be leaving the gym tonight, both of those teams have been staying for some scouting reports. Eastern going to be back here tomorrow night at 7:30 for the championship. Salem will be playing at 6 versus the loser of this game. Still up in the air, Eli. I don't know if it'll be Dub or Borden. Right now, I'd have to be leaning Borden. I mean, the momentum's their way. Dub's going to have to get a couple of baskets out of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the game was decided very early in that Eastern West Salem game. This game is not yet decided. Only down 9 West Washington is 38-29. The fourth quarter is now getting started. We'll see what West Washington has to do. Foul trouble on Borden's end of the court for numerous players. See how they can turn things around.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get another foul or two on Compton, I mean, he'd probably be out until a few minutes left in this game. He's got 3. He sat for a large portion of that third. I mean, you get another couple of fouls on a couple of guys. I mean, it could be bad news for Borden. It's a very deep Borden team, but their stars are much better than some of the guys that come in to replace them.
Definitely, for sure. It's going to be interesting to see how West Washington handle this pressure on the 2-2-1 zone here.
Chase gets a steal. He's heading the other way, trying to get spins. Gets up for 2, and that is a spectacular let from Kenton Chase. Battling off Kasem Nash, got the steal, spun around, laid it up his left hand. We're going to see what Borden's response is. Kenton Chase now face guarding Kasem Nash. Nash gets it. Chase closely guarded. Nash dribbles down left side. Missy gets it now. Missy to Xander Keith. Keith now to Bannock. Gets it back to Keith. Keith for 3. Can't get it to fall. Compton with the rebound, though. Throws a hard one to Bannock. Bannock can barely corral it in. Missy up to Nash. Nash trying to get a shot here. Gets it over to Keith on the wing. Keith dribbles downhill. Now dribbles back out to Nash. Nash directing his guys through. Shoots a 3. Can't get that one to fall. Kasem Nash finally missing a shot. It felt like it had been a long time since that had happened. Kenton Chase brings it up now for Dub.
And gameplay for West Washington now has to be a lot quicker than it was in the previous 3 quarters as they're down by 7, still with 6:45 remaining.
West Washington now face guarding Nash on the other end. They're going to have to get someone else to score in this one. Chase trying to work on Missy. Gets a screen from Williams. Now getting hounded by Nash. Chase downhill. Finds his man in the corner. Cameron for 3. Can't get it to fall. Russell's going to get the rebound. Puts up a floater. Gets it to fall, but it's a charge. A huge charge there from Xander Keith. It looks like Russell's shaken up a little bit. I think he's going to have to exit the game. He took quite the tumble there, Eli.
He sure did. I think personally in high school they should implement the half circle down there. It was a very, very low down charging call there as he was already ready to go land on the floor again after shooting the floater, but ended up getting a charge call negating the shot.
Yeah, Russell almost had a 3-point play there. He'll limp off the court now. Brown will recheck in for him. I mean, this Dub team, they can't afford very many injuries. They only got 8 guys on the roster for this tournament. Not a very deep team, but an experienced one at that. Going to see what they can do now. I mean, Nash now from the corner tries to get it out now. Chase guarding him tightly. That ball is going to go off. They say Chase. I feel like you could have made an argument for that one going off the Kasem Nash's knee.
I could make that argument too. It seemed to be that it rolled off his knee right before hitting the out of bounds line, but now West Washington having the upper edge on the defensive end, only down 7 points. This is a very comebackable.
Borden's either going to have to drop some crazy looks here for Nash or get someone else involved because Chase is guarding him face guard, and they get exactly that. Missy gets lost in a maze of screens. Missy just wide open for 2, lays it in with his left hand. West Washington, the deficit now back to 9. Going to have to get some points in a hurry. Brown in the corner now to Chase. Chase dribbling around up top. Back to Brown. Gets it back to Chase. Now to Cameron. Cameron for 3. He's not going to get that one to fall. He tried falling down to get a foul call. Rosenbaum going up from the post. Fades away. Can't get it and go. Leaves it short. They call a foul on Cameron. Fouled Compton. 90 feet away from the basket. I mean, not a great move there.
I could see a foul called on Compton there as well. Compton threw his arm out
threw
wide
it
after that
around.
grab.
For sure. Definitely could have seen that one get called either way, Eli.
I definitely could have too. It was a very, very odd situation there. Compton able to launch his elbow out.
Yeah, kind of threw one of these actions out there, kind of threw out an elbow, almost maybe clearing him out a little bit. It would have been a weak call if you call that, but I don't think they're ever going to use that. West Washington now for two-man press. They're going to have to get back now. Keith trying to get downhill. He will. Gets an and one to go.
Xander Keith had no contest in that one, able to get down to the bucket with nobody in front of him, getting 2 points there very quickly.
No one recovered on Keith. Number one commandment on playing defense, you got to stop the ball, Eli. Borden now up 11 with a chance to extend it to 12 from the stripe. Williams will check back in now. He needs that West Washington needs that physicality in now. We're going to see what Borden's response is.
Looking something now. Borden wins tonight against West Washington. It'll be noted that Eastern went to double overtime with West Washington a few weeks ago, won by 3, and now they're holding Borden to a low standing call here. So now it's interesting to see how things will go if we see Borden win this game tonight, especially since both teams are holding things close.
We get a foul here on the rebound on Williams. So now Borden will set up shop again. 12-point lead, and they're going to get the ball back after the and one. Maybe a chance for a 5 or a 6-point play here.
I don't see how you call a foul on a push there on somebody that was on the offensive edge at a rebound.
Yeah.
Very interesting call. Don't see how to get that one to fall.
Especially on a made free throw there. They called the shove. We're going to get a timeout here for Doc Nash. He's going to want to draw something up. We're going to send you back to break here. 5:20 left in this one. Borden leads 43-31. Thanks for tuning in.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 to 8 or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $12.99, where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.
We welcome you back here to Borden High School. Just having a quick talk about the music choices nowadays, but Borden
skeptical.
Borden taking back over after that three-point play and the foul on Williams. Going to see what play Nash drew up. Gets a long pass over to Casey Nash. It's going to be out of bounds. Seems like they're going to call that foul on Williams for nothing as they just turn it right back over. Interesting thing so far, this fourth quarter, not a single foul called on Borden so far.
No, not at all. It's very interesting. 4 fouls on the board for West Washington, 0 on the board for Borden. Can't call nothing home but hometown refs for Borden right now, playing on their home court for a section, or not sectional.
We mentioned it earlier that they were in foul trouble. They played pretty well without fouling so far. There's a couple of that have been up in the air to where you could have maybe called one on, but Cameron for 3 now. Airballs that one. Rosenbaum going to save it out to Chase. Chase looking to get downhill. Will steps through, gets it back to Cameron, gets it inside to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum tries to step through, tries to go from the paint. They're finally going to call a foul there. They're going to get Kasem Nash on the arm, reached in on Rosenbaum. Just a tick under 5 minutes left in this one, Eli. Dub starting to run out of time here.
They sure are. Time is a ticking for West Washington now, down by 12 against a good Borden team that has a good fourth quarter closing out play.
Russell up top now to Williams. Chase looking for his post player. He can't get it into Rosenbaum. Now Cameron has it. Over to Rosenbaum on the wing, looking for his cutters. One of them gets checked pretty hard there by Nash. Doesn't get the foul call to go. Cameron now trying to post up Nash. A lot of action coming in on that block. Williams, they try to enter it in. Bannock going to kick that one. It's going to be a kickball all day.
That might have been a break there for West Washington, that kickball, because now it saves him from having to turn the ball down low as he's on that bottom side, halfway across the defender, looking to tip that one out to his defender.
Williams got to be careful on these post entries. He's trying to batter down the arm of Schmidt. He's not allowed to do that. He's not allowed to clear out an arm. Rosenbaum going to get a foul call here. They're saying Xander Keith was too much in him there. There's been a lot of pressure from both of these sides. West Washington, of course, is probably going to have to start pressuring a bit more to kind of storm back into this one.
A very gritty game played by both sides, able to knock things up, hit each other around, not allowing much ground for either player. They're very close together each time around on offensive defensive possessions.
Kind of figuring out where they're trying to inbound this ball from. They're saying it's a foul from the sideline. Rosenbaum now to inbound.
Well, the Doc Nash slipped the referee a 20 before this game started.
Chase goes to get it. Williams looking for his post player. Cameron from way downtown misses that one off the glass. Nash collects the rebound. He's pushing out now. Slows it down once he crosses the timeline. Gets it. Tries to look in for Schmidt. Schmidt steps through to Bennett. He's going to get fouled. Almost gets the and one. Inches away from getting an and one there.
He did not go up right with that one. He came down and lowered his arms completely over top of Bennett that time, trying to get the bucket up. He actually did get the bucket up. Gal got an and one. Two.
Cameron absolutely hacked him there. Still getting the shot up was Bennett. It was pretty impressive how close he was making it. He knocks down his first free throw, extending this lead out to 44-31.
This game is all but over with, I can believe. I think that Borden has completely shut this one out. West Washington's on the brinks of folding. They're only 8 deep, like you had mentioned earlier, and now they're slowing things down once again, not having much depth to go to.
Yeah, we're going to see if they can't fight back a little bit. Bennett now knocks down his second free throw, 45-31. 4 to play in this last holiday tournament first-round game. Chase over to Cameron. Cameron looking for Rosenbaum in the corner. Gets there. Rosenbaum trying to go to work. Gets jumped by Nash. Cameron downhill. Tries to shoot for 2. Almost gets the end on the fall. Can't get it to drop.
A lot of pressure coming from Borden now on these these catches on the corners. It's causing a lot of trouble for West Washington guards because they cannot seem to find their contention when that pressure gets to them. They cannot find that motivation to get around them and to be able to maintain their composure.
Yeah, Nash is doing a lot of pressure here tonight. He's kind of throwing himself out of defensive position like on that one. Cameron got an easy look, just couldn't make it through the contact. He knocks down his first free throw there. Let's see if he can't go 2 for 2 from the line, trim this lead down to 12. He gets the ball for the second. Williams checking back in for West Washington. He'll get a chance to step back in now. Cameron knocks down both free throws. Looking like a offense type of situation here now for West Washington. Maybe going to be subbing those guys back and forth. They have Cameron and they get an extra guard, but Williams brings a lot more intensity and a lot more physicality to maybe guard some of these taller guys on Borden's team.
This is the point in the game where you start putting a full court press on Borden as they're already having good enough offensive pressure here, already up by 12 points.
Yeah, Borden's just going to try to tick out this clock. 3:30 to play. Keith up top from the logo. Williams tightly guarding. Brown now guarding Missy. They try to jump it. Keith gets a layup. Can't get it to fall. Compton secures the rebound. Doesn't try to go back up. Passes to Keith. Secures it now is Nash. Nash now tightly guarded. Rosenbaum probably fouled him there. Doesn't get the call. Keith secures it. Bounces it back out for Nash. Nash now getting fouled by Williams. I don't think Williams needs to be on Nash. I mean, that's not a great matchup there for West Washington.
No, it's more of it's a slow man to a fast man. He breaks past him one time. He gets to the bucket.
Shooting free throws now.
Borden, yeah.
The rest of the way, I mean, that's a big call there. I mean, Borden now shooting 2 every time. It's a good free throw shooting team. A lot of guards on this Borden side. I mean, they can get to you from the free throw line.
2 shots the rest of the way for Borden. It's going to be interesting to see how West Washington handles that situation now that the new foul rule is in play, to how they can maintain their offensive and defense composure.
Yep, Nash knocks down the first one. Think that one might be the kiss of death on this one with the 2 shots the rest of the way. We're going to see Kylan Nash check back in for Compton here. Compton playing limited minutes through foul trouble. He's played this entire fourth quarter up until that point. Nash now for the second free throw. He gets it to fall. West Washington got a very very hard task now if they're racing a 14-point lead in this 3 minutes. We'll see if they can do it. Chase up top to Russell. Russell gets it to the wing to Cameron, guarded by Nash. Russell gets it back over to Rosenbaum. Now to Chase. Chase looking for some action here. Brown catches up top. Chase looking for his post guy. Can't get it in. Back up to Brown. We'll see if Brown can't find a guy. Rosenbaum for three. Shoots it. Was chasing after that one from the start. He knew he missed it. It's going to be off Missy's hands. He tries diving to collect that one. Can't quite keep it in his hands. West Washington going to retain possession. 47-33, 2:35 to play.
2.5 minutes is a long time in basketball, but still might be out of reach for West Washington at this point as they're down by a good margin of 14 points and having to find offensive play, and they cannot so far.
That's a Goliath task right now. We're going to see if they can't pull it off. Chase looking for a pass. Gets it over to Brown from the wing. Shoots it. No good. Another ball going to go West Washington's way. Xander Keith trying to save that one. Couldn't quite throw that one back in.
West Washington's getting the ingredients right now. They just cannot seem to make the meal. It's not working for them in any situation on offensive zone.
Yeah, we're going to see a timeout now. Got to see a lot of fight here from West Washington if they can try to get back into this one, Eli. It was going so well for so long. What started going wrong, Eli?
West Washington had something going very well in the third quarter, did not find their agency, their eligibility to get things going. In the fourth quarter, only down by 2 points to start anything going, but now down by 14. Letting Borden pull away, having him go a few threes to any of the players, Kason Nash, Judd Missy, giving up a lot of three-point shots to them. Not much working for West Washington at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of got away from them at a certain point. I mean, they couldn't get momentum back in this one. It kind of just started going Borden's way.
It sure did. Now we got to see how West Washington handle their last few 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the Washington County or the holiday tournament now, because they're having trouble getting things going if they want to win this game and play for championship next week or tomorrow night.
2:20 is all that we have left in this one. Borden 47, West Washington 33. We mentioned it. Championship Saturday tomorrow. Eastern already in the final. His last 2 minutes will decide who they will see tomorrow. Just one coach left in attendance for the Musketeers, still scouting. That'll be Mike Jones, still scouting for the Musketeers. Rosenbaum looking for the inbound.
Fun fact to be noted, West Washington has not played for a county championship or a holiday tournament championship in 2020-2021 season. Back our junior year, Dylan, when we beat them by 19 points in that holiday tournament championship.
Was that the one where they just came to the championship automatically? Was that the year that Borden couldn't play?
Yes, because of COVID restrictions, yes.
That's what I figured. Missy now up top. 2 minutes to play in this one. Nash trying to stall out some clock. Closely guarded. He's got to count. Borden's bench doing a great job of counting them out for him. Gets it over to Missy. Missy's got a guy open. There's three guys up top. Gets it over to Bandit. He won't shoot it. Nash collects his thoughts up at around the volleyball line. They're not even close to guarding him. Trying to get a trap set up. Williams probably lucky he didn't go to foul called there. Trap comes. Nash doing a good job dribbling out of it. Spins out of it now. Gets downhill. Could have had a layup. Shoots the layup. Makes the layup, but the foul had already been called. He'll shoot two regardless. Almost had the three-point play there.
He did, and it could have happened either way. Got a foul on the floor about 2 steps before he took the layup. So now it's Borden's chance to close this thing out. Up by 14, looking to make it 16.
Yeah, West Washington clearing the bench now, waving the white flag. It's looking like we're going to see a West Washington-Salem matchup tomorrow, a big rivalry right there, and a Borden-Eastern matchup, an even bigger rivalry in basketball terms. I mean, Dub-Salem, I feel like there's a lot more hatred there on the football side of things, but regardless, every team wants to win this county tournament every year. It's a highly coveted thing. Borden's going to get a chance to try to knock off Eastern for the second time this year, maybe give them payback for all those years of Eastern continuously just winning that holiday tournament, and Eastern on the other side trying to go for 4 straight.
Something to be noted, it's a rematch on both games tomorrow night, 6 and 7:30 o'clock. The rematch on both of them.
Yeah, we've already – Salem and Dub have already seen each other.
They played
already.
The first game of the year.
Salem, of course, winning that one too.
Salem won that one by 12 points. No, Salem did not win that. West Washington won that one by 12 points.
Oh, yeah, West Washington won because Salem only has the one win.
Against New Washington.
West Washington, that was a close one in that one, I believe.
12-point win for West Washington in that one. Rematch tomorrow night for both these squads. Borden and Eastern will play tomorrow night for the second time this year. for like seems like the past 6 years they've done that.
West Washington now with a lot of players that are not on the roster, so I'm trying to figure out who they are. Brown knocks down a corner three. We're going to see that was most likely their last possession on offense. Kylan Nash, not Kasem, trying to cross over the timeline. Bannett holds it around the logo. West Washington gets a count. They're going to call travel on Bannett. Dub going to get one more chance on offense more than likely here. 52.3 is a play. 48-36 is your score here from Borden.
If they get a big bucket here, might have to get their starters back in and orchestrate a comeback.
I think they're running out of time, but crazier things have happened. I mean, maybe a 9 points in 8 seconds type of deal like Reggie Miller would have to happen, or 8 points in 9 seconds, whatever it was. He did stuff of myth all the time. Another corner three here from Dub. No good. They're going to get the rebound, but Borden's going to come up with a loose ball. Tries to get it out. Intercepted by Dub. Up for two. No good once again. Shoots another layup. That one's also no good. This one's kind of going off the rails here. Jump ball now. Going to stay Dub ball.
They got another chance to do something here. Going to be interesting to see how they manage this one.
West Washington playing for pride right now, getting some of their younger guys some looks out here tonight. We had a Borden fan about run onto the court. I don't know what was going on over there. Brown looks inside, get the post feed. Post hook is good from number 30 on West Washington. He's not on the roster here tonight. I can't let you know who that is. They weren't expecting to have gone this deep into their team tonight, I believe.
Well, the deepest they can, don't have 8 people on the roster.
Yeah. Mason Ray's now handling pressure for Borden. Bannett going to just hold this ball out. Borden going to advance to the championship tomorrow to play the Eastern Musketeers. A good game here for Borden. Battled adversity, was a close one from West Washington. West Washington played it pretty well here. Going to see them drop down to the third place game tomorrow.
We will. So now consolation game at 6 p.m. tomorrow night will be West Washington and Salem. Seems to be the most reenactment thing for the past multiple years. Borden and Eastern play the game very, very close each year. So last year, Eastern popped the top of that one very close. The year before, we played in that game at Salem. Borden had a last-second chance to win the game. We win by 2. So now we're going to see how things can go tomorrow night for both squads.
Yeah, last time between Eastern and Borden, it wasn't a pretty game for Eastern. But now they've got their best defender and arguably maybe their best player in Caden Temple back. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be a different matchup than we saw last time out.
Definitely will be. I'd like to see – I don't want to make an early prediction. Don't want to call anything out. But I could see Eastern coming back in that one and might be actually winning that game because of Caden Temple's defensive ability on Kasem Nash. He probably won't give up very many shots to him at all at tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if Reese Weiniger plays tomorrow. We'll see if Branson White plays tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. A lot of variables in tomorrow's game. I still think I have to lean Borden as my favorite to win it tomorrow and knock off Eastern. There's just a lot of unproven things so far for Eastern. It's going to be a very interesting slate of basketball. A lot of intense rivalries. We'll have it all here tomorrow on WSLM. I know we plan on being back to call both games once again. I think Salem will have a broadcast for that third place matchup. We'll see. We'll let you know. We'll be back here at 6 and 7 o'clock tomorrow, Eli. Let's do a quick recap of today's action. Maybe get off some players of the game for both teams. Maybe get a pre-look on who we would give the all-tournament team to so far.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go look for all-tournament team because I want to get that one out there. Clearly, Kasem Nash will take the first spot on the all-tournament team.
Yep.
I see if Caden Timble plays well tomorrow night, he might take a spot. Or Cody Bannett, I think he can get a spot too. And for West Washington, if they get an alternative team position up there, I can see that be Kenton Chase.
Yeah, every team gets 1. The champion will get 2. I think Chase, for them. Who do you got for Salem?
Salem.
I'd probably say Cheatwood, Nate.
Cheatwood or
maybe Romero Hembry if he has a big game tomorrow versus Dub. We'll certainly have to play a lot tomorrow night because West Washington does have some good size. If I had to lean tournament team, I would go Cheatwood for Salem so far, Rosenbaum or Chase so far for West Washington. And then depending on who wins that game tomorrow between Eastern and Borden, Eastern right now, the 2 guys I would lean toward would be Miller and Bannett. And then for Borden, I would go Missy and Nash as of right now. Depends on really who wins that championship tomorrow. Judd Missy had a heck of a game tonight. We've continued to compliment his play throughout the year. He's only a junior, so he'll be back for Doc Nash. Probably will be the leading scorer on that team next year.
Definitely, I can see that being a great possibility for them. He's a great player, great adverse player, able knows the floor very well, can make his way around the court without any hesitation, putting up excellent threes tonight, knocking him down when the game called. Well, just what Eastern Borden called in order to get that game going. Judd Missy starting the game off quickly when Casey Nash couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, a great set of games tonight. It was a pleasure for me and Eli to get to be here to kind of present this for you guys tonight. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for Borden and West Washington fans for putting up with us tonight. Maybe a lack of knowledge on both of your teams compared to who's typically calling your games, but it was a blast getting to call a different team here tonight. Like we mentioned, we'll be back for both games tomorrow. Final scores tonight: Borden wins over West Washington, Eastern wins over Salem. I'm Dylan Beach alongside Eli Guthrie. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello, folks. Craig Martin at Billy Martin's store. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone that voted us your best place to purchase appliances, furniture, and floor coverage in Washoe County for another year. At Billy Martin's store, we have so much more to offer our loyal customers. Not only do we carry a complete line of GE Hot Point and Speed Queen appliances, but also a full line of home furnishings as well. Beautiful, quality name brand furniture and living room suites, sectionals, recliners, dining room suites, bedroom suites, lamps, and sectionals. And Bose Bedding, made in the USA, and Moe's Furniture and Bedding is made right here in Southern Indiana. Billy Martin's store has a nice display of all of your floor covering, carpets, vinyls, tiles, laminates, Somerset hardwood flooring,